Sarah, good morning. Wow, that's for a follow. Thank you, Hazel. Tap and share, tap and share. Let's get them likes up, please. Gotta get at least to 50. Come on. We usually make 100,000 now. 350 people in here. We can do that. Thanks, Mildy. Much appreciated. Wow. My wee brew. Who's saying wow? That's Sydney.
Wow.
Wow. Right, we'll get going definitely after this one. Let's get them likes up. Get it shared, get it reposted as much as we can. Can I get a pin on my new account? Absolutely, Michelle. Is this your new account? Rebel, good morning. Upsy Daisy. Andrea, good morning. White Snow, good morning. Carry on.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, bass.
See, it started at the park with the chill after dark. Oh, when you took my heart, that's when we fell apart. Cause we both thought that love lasts forever. They say we're too young to get ourselves sprung. Oh, we didn't care, we made it very clear. And they also said that we couldn't last together.
Nana, good morning, see you there. Hey up, Lee. We could go to the living room if you want.
I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, bass. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to. 'Cause I got that boom boom. All the boys chasing, all the right drunk in all the right places. I see the magazines working that Photoshop. We know that ain't real. Come on, I'll make it stop. If you got beauty, just raise them up. 'Cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top.
It was back in 99 watching movies.
Misty, good morning.
When I went away,
FYP clips.
my first crime. And
Sina, good morning.
That we was
Jacqueline, good morning.
each other.
I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny that. Nah, I'm just playing. I know you think you're fair,
Rich the heads, good morning.
but I'm here to tell you.
When they say
Phil, good morning.
over. Now we are fussing and now we are fighting. Please tell me why I'm feeling slight.
Gemma, good morning.
And I don't know.
Thanks, Beauty. The Ocean Mixer, good morning.
I can't believe what I'm seeing with my eyes.
She says boys like a little more booty to hold the night. You know I won't be no stick figure silicone about the die.
I can't believe what I'm seeing with my eyes.
So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along.
And then I came out, mommy pulled me down south. Oh, I'm with my girl, who I thought was my world. It came out to be that she wasn't the girl for me.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass,
You are the next clown.
I'm all about that bass,
Morning, Lottie.
I'm all about that bass,
Nikki, good morning. Morning, House.
Wow.
Jesus. Wellies don't like my music. Oh my word, getting muted for about 20 seconds. No, you can't say that. No, don't mute for the whole live, I'm joking. Morning, Scouse. Right. Let's get started. I hope you can hear me all right. Yeah. So, what a yesterday you had. But we're not going to do that first. We're going to
for the really stupid people.
So this
who exercise their right.
This is Sophie Bailey and Levi. Apparently, from what I can gather, they're just. I want to highlight this for the Clippers. They're taking clips and then making them their own, pretending that they've done it all. So it's just something that needs highlighting because the Clippers, you know, we do rely on people clipping and for the FYP, and it's unfair for them to start stealing people's work. Because that's basically what they're doing. That's not right, is it? Don't put your name to shit that's not yours.
They're spoiling for a fight. Everything is black and white.
See what they've done there? So basically they've took that and then changed it into the other one to make it their own.
And even here tonight,
cheeky of them, yeah.
I might have
So that's definitely cheeky. Oh, we're going to put this out first. Actually, I'm going to put this out first. So Courtney's put this out after yesterday. Chippy, what FYP account should we tag you in? At the moment, I've got like 100 to play right now. So tag him in on Chippy on this one or Chippy or any of my accounts. I'll find it. But thanks. So Courtney's put this out last night. I've seen someone has been hunting down Craig's social media. Craig's her husband. Wants to message him and got other chats talking about my son and how old he is. Okay. My child is the most important person and I will protect him no matter what, and I fear the weirdos on this app. I've had people discussing they know where I work and guessing what area I live in. Look, you got beef with somebody on this app, all right? And I'm not suggesting that it's anybody to do with the actual thing that's going on, right? It'll be whoever wants that information, just stop. Just stop. Come on. You got a beef with Courtney, have a beef with Courtney. Do you know what I mean? Have a beef with her. If she's got beef with you, she can have the beef with you. But don't be doxing. Don't be trying to find their husbands and think. You know, come on. No, I don't find that okay. No, Anna, I will never ever condone people doxing, and I will never ever condone taking it off the app like that. I just don't think there's any need for it. I think if you've got beef, you've got beef, and it's that simple, isn't it? You've got beef, you've got beef. It's on the app. And anyway, I just wanted to highlight that because I don't agree with that shit. So, okay.
Asked for an IP address, etc., etc. And they came off the app because it wanted to I made them want to unalive themselves. So
do you all know, Scott? We're going to get down to the Courtney and stuff, Top Girl Courtney and all that in a bit. That's crazy, yeah. This is Scotty Boy. Anybody not know Scotty Boy? Scotty Boy was a mod, a cam to a person who's sort of delved into information. Keep stupid arguments on the app. Exactly, Top Girl. So he used to go around working for lots of different people, just poking his nose in, basically. But he's been, every little group he sits in, he's been caught out of being an absolute toxic whatever. So this is what they're talking about. I'm going to show you
the Instagram messages from this freak. You'll see it when it goes up. 5 minutes. I'm not going to be accused of wanting anyone to unalive themselves. You will see why that person left the app. You will see me say, because someone told me, again, this person, once you see him, you're going to know who I'm talking about.
Scotty Boy, listen, nah.
has a shit ton of
Katie, by the way.
FYP pages. All he does is fucking record everyone and has a whole bunch of FYP pages under different fucking names. That's what he does, which is fine. Nobody cares. I was told, you'll see the messages. I was told he was a certain page and they were going to get the IP to.
You know, sometimes when she's talking, I just wish she'd fucking laugh, you know. A little now and again.
Prove it. That was the message. Nobody gives a fuck about your IP address. Stick it up your ass. Nobody cares.
Can you imagine having fancy going out for afternoon tea? Not really. I'd like to enjoy it. Fucking hell. And
then he said I was the reason that he came off the app and why he wanted to unalive himself. Get that, okay? So I've got the messages from the person from Instagram. You'll see the conversation.
She sounds really fucking miserable, doesn't she, all the time? It's like, fucking hell, smile at least.
And he's lying. They can run with their fucking narratives all they want. They're a bunch of fucking liars. Maddie, go drink a fucking bottle of vodka, you slut.
Oh, wow. Fucking hell. Oh, fancy some? No, I don't fancy nothing. Thank you. Nope, where's that gone?
And if I get banned, I get banned. So Ricochet, if you have it, let's get it over with, because this guy's a fucking lying little prick.
I don't think she likes him. I'm not sure. I can't really work it out, but I'm sure she don't like him. Not 100%. Not 100%.
So you're going to see the fucking conversation. He went live and said he came off the app because of me. Because I was going to find his IP address, and he was like, why would you do that? That wasn't the conversation. And then he said that he wanted to unalive himself because of me. Okay, so go ahead, Ricochet. So you know who it is. Obviously it's Freak Boy. This is the beginning.
Call him by his name.
Started December 26th, and he says, hey, Canadian Angie. I go, hey. He sends the hearts. There was some, okay, go up. Pictures are just.
Honestly, can you imagine, right? Can you imagine, right? You're friends with her, and you turn up at her house one, and she goes, I want a word with you. You'd be like, oh, fuck this, I'm out of here, I can't cope. I'd just be like, nope, you're not doing that to me. Nope, I'm going.
Just like comments and delusives or whatever. Oh, you have to play
Bella.
Yeah.
Again, this was something that happened. Then he goes, hey, Angie, I've had to delete my Discord.
Right, listen, I see that pin there. Guys, stop breaking in comments. Sorry, I'm going to be. Look, we don't need to bicker in comments, right? We come here, we be polite. You can have your say in comments, but do not be rude, because the mods will just mute you or just block you, and then you'll have to deal with it. But, because that's, you know, they're here to control the room. I can't keep watching the room. We're going to be getting onto a difficult subject in a bit, because there's a lot of us that are all friends, and it's Anna Chips. What's Anna doing? What's she doing? Anna, what are you doing? Right, you've dealt with. She's been dealt with, so.
Nothing related to TikTok, in case you're trying to contact me on it, which I'm not. I fucking wasn't trying to contact you on anything. Go on. Sorry. He always plays victim, and he's looking for a platform. Then he goes on to say, you okay, beautiful
Morning,
Angie, whatever. You see, I don't reply here. Hey, Angie, if you need to use my account, I'm happy to send you the login details. Hope you're good. Let's keep going. Then I'll download that, because I don't know what it says, but I'll download that thing.
I want to hear that voice note now, because she's no way she's gone through all that and not played that. We want to know what it is. Next video from you, Angie. We want to know what that is.
So we keep going. These are just fucking whatever back and forth messages.
Morning,
he sends me this and he goes,
rock on, good morning.
Fucking Levi uploaded this, LOL. As you can see, I'm not responding. Fuck, it ain't showing.
Do you know what? I swear to God, right? I'm you know when someone just swears, good morning Stifler's mum, you know when someone just swears constantly, it just really, I just can't. We can all swear, can't 3 years later. I know, it's getting a bit like Candyman.
I think he was looking for a comment. Let's not forget everything he said about delusive, by the way.
It's uncouth.
Then I asked him to find a clip about the delusive and thing, and then he writes, I don't know if this is a clip
Just say for the
Clip or
giggle.
not,
Wait,
it was
it's
8
fine.
months ago, was the
It's Steve,
fucking
come on in.
delusive and evil queen's fucking niece, cousin, whatever, and all that Italia shit.
I think we get the point.
Then it goes on to say, I just got a video of Daniel in Sophie's box. So he was ratting out Daniel and everyone wherever they went. He was already doing that.
Right, we can get the gist. Right, we can get the gist. Scott is a bit of a what's the word we're looking for? In fact, I'll let you write it in comments what Scotty is. Yeah, why should I have to make the judgment? You can make your own judgment what Scotty is. Scotty just like I say, he don't last long anywhere he goes because people find out what he is. Flip flops one word.
You think I'm going to want to travel and I would have...
I don't know what this is about. Oh well, no, is that to do with? We'll come back to that.
Fucking dickheads that are being
Coming back to that in a minute.
getting all these views. A lot of people who watch your platform, like watch this.
Who is this?
Will know this reference.
Right, I'm being a bit thing here. Who is this? Who's Dimitri? Is this one what everybody's been going on about lately? He's a wrong un. Oh, is this the one that's been trying to jump? So this is the same Dimitri. I thought this was like a news clip. Is this like the Dimitri that's been jumping in, causing trouble, trying to get in loops, etc., etc.? He's lied about having... Right, we don't want to hear him. Do you know what, Dimitri? We're going to play it because we haven't played it for a while. Bye, Dimitri. Bye.
Wait a day? Mad that you think that.
This is just... Right, so, listen. This is hard, right? I'm in the middle. I'm friends with these people, right? With Top Girl, with Courtney and Devon and anybody else involved. I'm friends with people, right? This is hard enough to start doing this. So what I don't want to see, though, is in my comments that you're slagging either party off, all right? If we end up where you're getting boxes talking about it, I don't want you coming in to bully either one of them. If you want to have a discussion, that's fine. Might be even better if I keep the boxes closed, I don't know. But if we're doing it, we ain't doing it as a bully session. So you will be polite in comments. People will mute you if you're not. All right, it's not a slagging session. We come in, we can have a say and a polite worker. No, I'm not going to turn comments. I like people to have a comment, you know, to have their say, but you'll be polite about it or my mods will just mute you. All right. I don't know. This is from this morning, I think.
But I can't just do things at the click of a fucking finger. Okay? So Top Girl, yes, I told you on a phone call that I was happy. Because I didn't want you to know. Like I didn't want you to know about me in that situation in the first place because it wasn't me who told you.
Quit tapping and sharing, guys.
I never told you. Someone else did.
Reposting.
So why would I sit there and explain my life story to you when I don't trust you? Yeah. Not that it's anyone's business, but yes, I am. Right? Do you think I want to be sitting on this app telling people this? But you've sat there for what? When did I go live? 10 o'clock? She's been sitting since 10 o'clock talking about this shit. I put a post up. She sat there and blackmailed me and said, if you say any more, I'm going to open up and I'm going to tell all this stuff. Do it! Because I haven't sat on phone calls bitching about people. Right? And if... Literally, there's no fucking facts and evidence to prove that I have. So do what you fucking say and what you want. Because if anyone believes you, they're mad and they're not worth my time. I'll be so real. Exactly, Red Wine. She hasn't stopped all day because I called you a bully. Because that's how I have felt, right? I have felt that you have tried to segregate me from rooms. That is how I have felt. My feelings are valid. If I feel that way, that's how I feel, right? I don't like how you are when I'm in certain rooms. It feels uncomfortable because I don't know what snarky comment you're going to put. I don't know if I'm going to get kicked out the box. It's not because you've got a big mouth, Top Girl. It's because you actually are just a bully. The Angie statement, I don't care you're friends with Angie, right? I don't care. I genuinely don't. I don't give a fuck.
I know people have missed it. Sure.
Wow.
Sydney, stop. No, keep. That's mind your business that's making that noise.
The reason I brought it up is because you're friends with Angie after her doxing me. Or saying she's gonna... It's fine, she could be... Come to me all she likes, right? You said to me about Georgia, you don't like the fact that Georgia's around because she threatened to dox you. So I am highlighting the fact that you are also around someone who threatened to dox me. Isn't that the same thing? That's what I'm highlighting. I'm not saying that I don't want you to be friends with Angie. I'm just highlighting it's the exact same thing. Right? And I'm not being funny, but you've got people in your comments going, I think she's got a posh voice, so I think she might be from a posh area. And you're like, Why the fuck are you... Why are people in your chat trying to work out where I'm from?
Keep it on the app. Keep it on the app.
I haven't actually.
We'll get to the rest of it in a minute. All right. That's just an idea of what's going on. All right. Get them orange arts out of here.
I'm taking the piss, but I'm no at the same time. You know, I'm taking the piss, but I'm no. See, especially after I sat early on for nearly 3 hours. Nearly 3 fucking hours. £3.30.
Look at these two, right? This I just wanted to highlight this, right? So battles are not enough for anybody now, right? But apparently Jack can write Pearl Price. PayPal battles. PayPal battles. Now, personally, I have. If people need to put PayPal in, I've done it myself. Need to put PayPal in because some people didn't like gifting, but they prefer to send PayPal. I get that, right? Because of the cut that TikTok take. I get it. But this.
£1 an hour him. Literally,
this is next level. It really is.
Wow.
Like,
next time is it bank accounts next?
I actually got back. Have you got a new screenshot? Everyone's sensitive, but what's the problem?
Right. I'm not going to say it again. If you're in this live, right? You be polite in the comments. If you're just going to put remarks which are derogative or nasty, you're going to get muted or you're going to get blocked. I don't care who you are, right? So that's all I ask of you, to be polite. So we're not having you going for TG, we're not having you going for Courtney, okay?
I'm doing a PayPal battle. Oh my god, Bernadette with the 20p! Bernadette with the 20p in the PayPal and bio! Oh my god, Bernadette, I love you!
Jesus, well, it's Pearl. Coco Sylvie. Tonya, please, like. Oh, please. I'll check my bank. What he's saying is my tea ready yet, mommy?
Alright.
He needs a hanky.
I've had to go on my the big
I'm a bit big.
screen.
I've got rabies. Twice.
I'm losing that PayPal battle.
Oh!
Wow.
I pooped my pants and I'm battling.
I need to populate assemble.
Oh, begs assemble.
Assemble, we are losing that PayPal battle.
I'm just another beg. Deeper voice for him.
£3.1.
You need to update it.
Oh, I need to go and eat it.
Update what? I don't have it. I mean.
I swear to God, these two. This is a new bloody thingy for me. I swear to God. Goodbye.
There was some. Okay, go up. Pictures are just like comments and.
Oh, we've seen that. We've seen this, haven't we?
Oh, you have to
look after them for somebody else, Luke. Careful, Luke. I already know.
I ain't gonna sit here slagging people off because people ain't done anything wrong to me, but it's just childish.
It's mad,
it's just a circle.
He's not renting the horses. He looks after the horses on behalf of somebody else.
Sent him £10 to hear him scream.
There's just some people on this app. It's just a circle on this app.
Well, the glass again.
You can see behaviours of people when they fall out with people.
A bit like yours, Luke.
So he's
like
reacting.
When you fall out with.
Luke was live this morning. I was in that live, and he's clapping back at Luke basically. Yeah.
What's his name? Chester. You fell out with Chester. You called up the guy who raped him and asked him to go on your show to try and...
Old news being explained. I don't know why he's carrying on bringing shit up like that.
Rip it apart. So what you done?
Bun TT.
I think you find if Luke talks about me, pal, I'll talk about him. When he spoke about me 11 hours ago, I'll speak about him now. Thank you very much.
He spoke about me, I spoke about him. He spoke about me, I spoke about him. He spoke about me, I spoke about him. Why can't sometimes just people just go, you know what, I'm keeping my mouth shut because it ain't worth it. It's just constant, innit? Fucking back and forth.
Messages, they dox addresses, they start reading out messages, they fall out with everybody. It's just a pattern of behaviour.
It's a pattern of your behaviour. When you wanted everyone to forget the fact that you called Chester's rapist to try and get him on your platform.
Yeah, how long do we keep tolerating tantrums? Because it is a tantrum. He's having a tantrum. I don't mind Corey, but he's having a tantrum right now. That's fucking mad. I think this was one tantrum in and unfollowing each other because they didn't call each other instantly. Something.
You decided to take a couple of weeks
never
off.
Text me, I never text back.
But then you had to go with Zach for doing the same thing.
Las Vegas trip off.
You can't sit there and
laughable.
falls out with somebody every single day or every single week. You just have to look at a pattern of behaviour with certain people.
I tell you what, right. Watch this again, right? Watch. Oh, I'm doing it wrong one. Watch this again.
Rip it apart.
What? Right. Watch his in the background, right? I'm pointing as if you can see where my finger is, but on that, right? Watch the comments in the background because you know when you say, "Oh, you missed my comments," when a room's busy. Watch how quick they go. Watch how quick they go in the background. Watch very carefully.
So what you done?
Get ready for it. Watch him in the background of the
Luke
video.
talks about me, pal, I'll talk about him. When he spoke about me 11 hours ago, I'll speak about him now. Thank you very much.
If I missed it.
They dox messages, they dox addresses, they start reading out messages, they fall out with everybody. It's just a pattern of behaviour.
Let me go back too far.
It's a pattern of your behaviour. When you wanted everyone to forget the fact that you called Chester's rapist to try and get him on your platform, you decided to take a couple of weeks off for a mental health break. But then you had to go to Zach for doing the same thing.
You see how fast they went then? You see how fast them comments went? They go so fast that... So it's not an excuse. I want you to see that because it's not an excuse when we say we don't see your comments sometimes, really. The busy in the room.
Laughable!
Falls out with somebody every single day.
Look at that speed.
Or every single week. You just have to look at a pattern of behaviour with certain people that fall out with people.
Marvellous. We're looking at the pattern in your behaviour then, yeah?
Oh, well done. You're getting 100,000. Keep going, guys. Share, repost, like, all that stuff.
But why do you fall out with people every
Tuesday
and make up with people? It's just pattern behaviour.
It does some CG. What it does sometimes on studio, it sticks, and then it'll just spurt them all out. Sometimes if everybody's commenting, you imagine, you know, if you've got 1,000 people in there, they all start commenting at the same time. It just and sometimes the system slows up, speeds up. Yeah, no, that's fine, Jesus.
Don't you look down your nose at me, darling. It won't be a good move. It genuinely will not be a good move.
How do you look?
Luke don't want you to be friends like he is with Miss.
Boring me.
Have you noticed, right, Luke and the way that he hangs around with, he likes the people when they're younger and more impressionable.
Bullshit. you know, if you're going to talk on somebody, just be honest. Stop talking shite and twisting shit. That's an innuendo there. That's not fair. That's not fair.
And I'm not calling him an NONCE, I'm not calling him that, right? But he went for Prince Pratt, tried to manipulate Prince Pratt into the way that he thought, right? And then that didn't work. Ninja, you're boring me, darling. Bye. Right? He liked the way that that Prince Pratt, he could manipulate him very young, right? Because Prince Pratt was only in his 20s. It didn't work, so he fell out with him. He manipulates Chester because he's vulnerable, again, fell out with him. And then he tried to go for me, and then... do you know what I mean? Oh, you don't need to talk about this person, you don't need to do that person, you don't need to do it with this person. Oh, God.
Me any wrong?
No, I'm not gonna... Chippy, you need to chat to mods for muting people. My mods, look, I'm not going to criticise my mods. Know what I'll put up with and what with the water. So, it bugs me. Listen to this one.
You've never done me any wrong. Corey has never done me any wrong.
Marvellous. Well, I done you wrong. Ha ha ha. Luke the judge, get out. You're not welcome in my life. Out you go. Bye.
Camera or on camera. So I'm not. Listen.
Right.
What
Right. Listen. I'm not having a room full of people going at either Courtney or Top Girl. I've already said it. All right. I'll end the fucking live if you carry on. I'll just mute it. I'll just turn comments off. I'll do fucking something. Stops now. Stops. All right. Stops. If you got something to say, you're gonna wait your turn, and you can come into fucking thing. I'll just fucking mute the lot of you or end the live. I just don't really care, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? No fucking bullying. That's a rule of this fucking live. Nobody gets bullied. Everybody can have a say, but nobody gets bullied or rounded up on in here. All right? We're not doing that shit.
Wow.
And yeah, wow. I'll just get rid of the fucking lot. I'll just turn the live off. So, stops now or mods, mute. Do whatever you need to do. Okay, if I end up with one person in the live. No bullying. I've fucking said it and I keep saying it. We're not them lives out there that allow the fucking bullying and bullshit. So, are you going at TG? I've warned you about going at TG. TG is one of my mods. She's my friend. Courtney's my mod. And she's a friend. So just stop the shit. I didn't want to do this, but I felt I had to because it was on the FYP so much. Alright? And I know people haven't got the whole story, so playing it gets the whole story out. Okay? And then people that are actually involved in it, if they want to come and talk, they can come and talk. But there's no point doing it if you're just going to bully fucking people before they've even had a say or you've heard the whole conversation. There's no point to it. And I'm not here for the likes and the fucking whatever it is. I like the likes and when we're in the room, but I'm not here to hold them sorts of fucking lives. I'd rather just end the live and just piss off. I've got things I need to do, so just stop it now. Fucking stop it.
You can follow suit. Ta-da.
TikTok journey. It's his only income. He's on his TikTok journey.
Wow.
Luke, I'd like to clarify, it's not my only income, darling.
Best, but I just think he's going
My live is run
the
back.
wrong way at the moment. I think
I run my live. My mods know what I ask them to do when they're modding. And that's not to be biased and to give everybody a chance. That's why people are not getting fucking muted left, right and centre. So let's just cut it out.
he's going around things the wrong way at the moment.
I don't need to take advice from you. I don't take advice on
yeah, get off.
And I didn't answer a call to you.
I can't be mates with you, pal, because you had people in the boxes talking shit on me, darling.
They were talking about the situation, all right? Now, I'm sorry, he mentions in this about people not going for him. Now, I said before that it's all 0-0 with him and I'll give him a chance, whatever. But you know what, Corey? You're responsible for what came out of your mouth, okay? And if people are going to go at you, that's what happens. You're responsible for your own actions. It came out of your mouth. Tough shit. You have to deal with it now. Stop fucking just being nasty and horrible to people because you don't like what they've got to say. They're saying the piece. Let them get it over and done with. Once they said the piece, it's done, is it not? I'm not doing it anymore.
Say hi, Courtney. Yes.
Yeah, now we're going to play this Sophie Bailey. So the first thing she does is go, "Hi, Courtney, you..." Not nice.
And then, that's none of my business. Nothing at all to do with me. So she better take that back if she doesn't know.
What ableist slur did Devon use? I'd love to know.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, Sophie Bailey, before we get on to anything Devon might have said, let's just go back in time.
Wow.
Go back in time? Sophie Bailey. Let's go back to where it all began. The dentist. Buy me an house. Buy me an house. Buy me an house. Don't want my teeth doing, just buy me an house. Seriously? You called somebody else an SULT when you sold yourself for a house? Am I wrong? Openly admitted it herself. Oh, am I wrong that this woman was racist? Am I wrong that this woman decided one day, do you know what? I need to go to the shop. I'm off to the shop. All right, love. That'll be Levi. All right, love, go to the shop. So she walks down to a shop, a local shop, and she walks in. She's at counter. She's, "Oh, can I have 20 Woodbine?" That's probably what she smokes. 20 Woodbine, unfiltered. "Oh, and can I have a bottle of wine or two?" "Oh, hold on a minute. There's a disabled child." So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just get my phone out. I'm going to take a picture. And I'm going to mock it. I'm going to mock that innocent child. Am I wrong? Am I fucking wrong? Don't you dare sit on this internet and tell anybody how great you are, because you ain't great.
Wow.
Because I don't know anybody in 58 years of my life. I've not known anybody walk into a shop, take a camera out and take a picture of a disabled child and mock it and say it stinks. Not one. You sit there with your little innocent fucking attitude and everybody's under you. Fuck off. You really piss me off. Really piss me off. She does. Honestly, she pisses me off. I don't watch her. I don't have nothing to do with her. Her or that Levi. Absolute pair of little plebs. They really piss me. Somebody who can do that really annoy. You know what I mean? Honestly, in real life, she'd get told straight to her face. Man or woman, they get told straight to... That is just disgusting what you did. Don't ever come with your fucking moral high grounds. Ever.
Oh.
Sorry, rant over.
Because they called me out for using one. So I'd love to know what they've said. Hypocrites.
Fuck off.
What I was coming out with tonight.
Well, that's worse than what I said. Oh!
Worse.
Well, Devon. So, not only do you like girls
honestly, people piss me off. Can't help it.
You also are ableist.
Anything.
But then she's blamed all her guilty conscience on us. Like, are you fucking mad? Calling me a fucking bully. The only bully is her, but then she'll say something and then cry about it.
The only bullies. Wow. You're all as bad as each other, all sat together. Top Girl, Pearl, all of them, Courtney, all of them lot that sit together will all sit in their boxes, angry little fishwives. I'm furious. Spitting on their phones, kids.
Says her, spitting on a phone.
Background, they're starving, they need feeding, but they're too busy arguing on TikTok to deal with it. You're all as bad as each other, and now you're throwing each other under the bus like.
What a moral high ground, eh? Fishwives. Butter wouldn't melt, eh? Butter won't melt. Again, I don't know anybody. Does anybody here know anybody that's ever walked in a shop and took a picture of a child? Took a picture of a child that's disabled and decided to spread it around, calling it smelly, and what she'd do, back kicking out of the door, whatever she did. I don't know anybody, so please don't come with your moral high grounds, love. Sorry, no way.
You were besties a week ago. It's embarrassing. Get a life.
Kids starving, PayPal in bio.
Thank you, Mr. Levi FYP, for that one.
We'll get Jack and that to do a thingy for you. Anyway, I just, that really annoyed me, that clip, is how she sits. She does annoy me. I don't have nothing to do with her and Levi. I've never liked Levi anyway, but I don't have nothing to do with them for a reason, because she just absolutely irritates the fuck out of me. And so there's no point me even bothering.
Yes. I think he's thinking about me a lot. Yes, I agree with Luke the Judge here. Zach the Brats, you want a bit of Luke the Judge.
Boring! The most boring FYP show ever! Boring,
I won't believe it, but it's all coming out this morning. There has been some drama and half this morning on this app. I'm going to try and describe it in a less than probably a minute. You know your secrets that you keep in your closet, in your wardrobe, in your locked jewellery boxes, in your lockers, anything that can be padded down like Pandora's box, and then eventually Pandora's box is open for the whole world to listen to.
Keep tapping and sharing, everybody, please.
Have been having a little bit of a with each other, you know, adult things together. And she's married, he's not married, but he's turning into a bit of a Hugh Hefner of TikTok, because he's getting about, she's...
Hugh Hefner! Oh, everybody, when you see Alex, right, when you go to Alex's lives, when he goes live, right, when he goes live, just spam his chat with, "Hi Hugh." Don't call him Alex, just say Hugh, H-U-G-H, just call him Hugh, and see if he cottons on.
Getting about. She exposed herself, thinking that she was going to get exposed. Oh, I can't keep up. But that's what happens when you tell.
If you get in a box with him,
laundry on the app.
Honestly, if you get in a box with him, just don't say morning or afternoon. No, just go Hugh.
Because whether you think they're your friends or not, someone's gonna hold it against you, surely. You keep your private life private, really private, so that no one knows your shit. Two creators involved. One's Courtney Unicorn, and the other one is Alex Brigham, aka Hugh Hefner. And that is now on hair with fucking
mushrooms and fungus. Right, we're going to start it, right? Please, while we're playing these videos, and I mean, it may be better that we play the videos, and at the end, if anybody wants to come in and talk, they can come and talk. But again, I'm going to reiterate, I'm not having no bullying, and anybody going at anybody in particular in the comments. So you don't go at Top Gun, you don't go at Connie in the comments. You be polite in how you say it, okay? And if you've got aught to say, because they are my friends. This is difficult enough playing friends.
Mary Motormouth and sit and go in at me, Luke, and misread. Hear that? So don't let her hold that over your head. That's all I'm saying. She's fake, as I don't know what. Nobody likes her, because even all her friends talk about her in a little message is what she has. That's all I've jumped up. So don't feel bad. You've never had anything held over her. The same as I didn't. She can do what she wants, not our business. But listen, just because she's hot to trot, that's not our fault, and she's outed herself with her own guilty conscience.
Nobody's outed her except for her own self, so I don't understand it.
Honestly, I've got to laugh sometimes, right? Because, and this is not being derogative to Pearl, because I know Pearl's here, right? But she gets in the box, she doesn't go, "Morning, everybody," or she just go, "Rah!" And you're like, fucking hell, Pearl's on one. But she doesn't make me laugh.
And she was saying it about Baguette as well, saying she can't disagree with anything Baguette says, because Baguette will
blackmail her.
Yeah. So these are the two people she was saying it about.
Oh, I'm glad that she's not on about me.
No, but then she's come out and said that Pearl was going to say it, but Pearl weren't going to talk about.
Pearl, people like, look, I'm not Pearl. People like Courtney, people like TG. All right? This is not about whether you dislike somebody or like somebody. It's about playing what's on the FYP, all right? I'm not here to make a decision. These are my friends, all right? These are people I sit with, okay? All I ask for you is don't be spitting horrible and shitting thingy in comments, okay? Just be respectful, okay? I don't have to play it, okay? But I do it. I play these things so that you can all have a catch up, okay? So I have asked both parties. I've said that both parties can say they don't want it on or whatever. Nobody's said no. In fact, people said yes. Just ask people to be respectful, which is fine. Okay. Anyway.
About that. Phil was going to talk about something else.
Morning defamation.
Asking if she's fucking alright and everything. Fucking arsehole.
What, you've just messaged her now?
I went to her live earlier on saying, are you okay? Is everything okay? And, oh no, I'm fine, fucking two-faced cunt. Yeah.
She is a two-faced fucking bitch. Ask Jodie, did she not say that on the WhatsApp call?
She did. Top Girl said that's not ever gonna happen. I said it could because I don't know you that well, Michelle.
I cheers to
you. But I don't know you that well. I don't we don't have private conversations, so I don't really.
But I do though. Michelle knows a lot about me, and I know she would never ever do that.
And that's another thing, please, mods. If I catch anybody, or mods catch anybody taking the piss out of anybody with a stutter, okay, and I'm just saying, just fucking remove them. I don't care who it is, okay?
And I said that to her, and now she's saying it about me when on a WhatsApp call she was saying different. You're a fucking that's why you're a two-faced bitch.
I'm not holding anything over her. I phoned her because it didn't sit right with me the way she was having these debates about fucking
men
and the internet and men
nobody in the wow
flirting with women and it wasn't sitting right with me, and I thought you're sitting there a fucking hypocrite after doing what you've done and discussing it.
It is sad. It is sad.
Exactly.
The wow's scaring me.
I am phoning you to say
there's a wow for new followers. There's a lose control for gifters, and there's one for subs. Okay.
Wow.
I forget what the one for subs is. Can't remember what it is. So Lucy, thank you.
That your friend fucking told me in a call what you had done with Alex. I'm telling you because I'm telling you now, so it's off my chest. In case I fucking brought it out one day, because I can't stand fucking two-faced. So I had that call and I thought everything was fucking fine, but I'm not having people running about me thinking they have to fucking tiptoe.
Exactly.
I
was going to make a joke, but I won't because just to wind Michelle up, but I'm not going to.
Should you?
And that's why I said that day.
She's my boss.
Why is she saying it to me about Georgia, but not saying it about to you? So she went tiptoeing around me that day when she was telling me to shut the fuck up.
Are you fuckers up following me and then following me back?
Was she? So are you tiptoeing around me, Blobby, or are you not?
No, don't do that.
All right, sorry.
You just called
me a bully. Actually, I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. She called me a bully. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You just called me a bully.
Stop playing.
Wow.
Stop! I'm getting too excited.
To her word. She's the one in the wrong. She's the guilty one. She needs to start taking accountability and stop blaming every fucker else.
She's very selective in who she takes.
Wow.
Stop the
wow.
Alright. You've had your fucking fun now.
What she has done is used me for clout again because she had fallen off again. She used to get 200, 100 viewers in, right? I get into a box, she has 800, right? 800 viewers, yeah? It's like, she kicks me out, yeah? Only wants me, which has 200 viewers. You use me again.
So what Angie's complaining because she came into Top Girls and Top Girl just binned her off. So Angie kicked up. But she just kicked her out.
Cool. I don't want anything to do with you. You're blocked, and I've blocked you on WhatsApp. Okay, because you're being cheeky. That's what she is, cheeky. Well, now we're friends again. She's getting the views. Yeah, she'd fallen off. That's why she wanted to be friends with me, because she fell off. She's not a mod. I've removed her as a mod.
You've got something
anything for me.
No, she's not.
Thanks, Jessica.
Thank you, Lady Di. Thank you. I'm sick of being used. Do you know what I mean? Like a bloody, because she had 1,000 people in. She kicks me out of the box. I'll get out and kicks me out twice. And then you got Michelle that's muted me. I thought me and Top Girl were friends, but no. What you did is use me again for views, didn't you, Top Girl? Because you thought you fell off, and you're gonna fall off again. Watch this, love. Watch this. Anyone that goes in Top Girl's life, you're blocked on my life. As simple as. Don't even come in here.
That's not fair. What did everybody do to you?
Got nothing to do with you anymore, Top Girl. Yeah, treat me like a goddamn idiot. Do you know what I mean?
I think the gift one. If you want the gift noise, it's over so many coins. I can't remember what it is. I think it's over 10 coins or something. I can't remember.
Top Girl was doing it as well.
Test it.
Do you think so? How do you know Top Girl was doing it?
Wow.
What, reporting me?
I just want it to stop. I don't want Top Girl getting hit. I can't do it. We just talk. We're going to talk about it. If you and Top Girl want to get in a box and talk about it, that's fine. We'll see how it plays. We're just going to play the videos and see how it plays. Yeah.
How do you know when she was live?
Wow.
Yeah, she was.
Wait and have you say.
Everyone go report her. I don't give a shit if I get banned from this account. I don't care.
We'll get them orange arts out.
Others, so it's fine. Everyone go report Top Girl. She wants to play that game. You're too forgiving, Angie. Exactly. I've got mug written on my head.
No, you haven't. I cannot see anything written on that head. Can you? She's lied. Lied.
That I was going to do something I wasn't.
Beauty.
Do you know what? You've got to realise that you are not going to pick up everything someone's doing, right? She is.
So I think this is near the beginning, and I've tried to play it in some sort of order. So this is near the beginning. There's Courtney's got a live going. TG's got a live going.
Gone live and said that people that moderate for me bitch and slag me off behind my back.
They do.
Is that not trying to segregate me and make me now think that people don't like me? That's a bully tactic. That's facts. I'm sorry, you cannot call me a fucking bully. Because at no point have I ever made you feel uncomfortable in a live talk, girl, because I've shut my mouth and said nothing. The only time I've actually piped up, right, is when you went into what's her face's Alicia's live on a shared account, and then turned around and said something about what was it, about me and being mod, because I felt it was about me, and I put me in the comments. I've sat and just gone, do you know what, I'm not gonna rise to it, I'm not gonna say anything, but you're actually speaking out your arse, you're twisting things. You're taking that sentence, right, of a situation. I could say I'm uncomfortable about something, but make it that I'm uncomfortable about that in a different way when it's not even that. I'm uncomfortable that people keep saying something all the time. I'm not uncomfortable about that person. Are you mad? Why would I have them around me if I'm uncomfortable?
Devin, we've not said it about you, so don't come write in your little comments here. Go talk about her.
Devin.
She brought it to the app yet again, right? She brought it up about me jumping in a box talking to you. So you fucking go talk to her.
This is the thing. She's bringing out all this information, but she's not bringing out the facts. And when TG brings out the facts,
that's the best way
right.
Are you fucking mad? Tell your friend to drop you out the games.
Wow.
Can I just say I lost 15 sales?
Yeah, they did like a bingo with my name. Not my name, sorry. With different things about me. Pegging. What was the other stuff?
Well, she's watching us then.
Dropping my knickers.
Thanks, Sarah.
Like that. But that's not bullying, no. She's not a bully. She says she's...
Guys, heart me's. There's a lot of people with greyed out heart me's here.
Online.
She constantly goes on about me too. That's not bullying.
Exactly. But she's trying to prove a point that she's not a bully.
Martha, she brought it here.
I've literally...
I'm sorry, but everybody's upset, right? And then somebody mentions dropping knickers and stuff. I just can't.
You're not getting
live. I literally, I didn't even see that, Isla.
Can't cope with people
Telling
who
me
can't
go and sort my life out. I thought you don't talk about people's personal life. Because
Thanks
everyone
for the
else
heart, mate.
spoke about you. And do you know what's mad? Someone came in my live.
Wow.
And I asked them, we're not going to talk about that because it isn't fair and I don't think it's true what's being said about her. I didn't like the fact that people were.
Do you know what, Ali? I think you're wrong. You know, people. If you actually listen and look and watch people, right? Everybody can be bullied, right? Everybody can get to that point where they've had enough. And I do recall when I've seen Pearl where she literally has had enough. And I've seen it. And I've heard it in her voice. So we can't say she can't be bullied because everybody can be, all right? Just everything can get on top of people. Any of us. At some point in our lives, okay?
Talking about you, top girl. Even though I didn't like you, I still felt it was shit.
She is a strong lady. But we can all still get...
about you. And it was being...
We can all... even though we're strong people, I think we can still get to a point where we just had enough. Do you know what I mean? As a person, we just had enough. You might not think it's bullying from the outside, but from the inside, it probably still is. Feels like bullying, you know what I mean? So.
Talking about on the internet.
Thanks, everyone.
Hello, she's Martha. Hello.
To say something.
Right, so you keep making sure that every person that comes in your life has made sure.
How can you not like someone but care about it? It don't make no sense.
Also with the Alex situation, just because I didn't alliterate it.
I got yes. If I've got one bone to pick with Courtney, season your food and don't mash your soup. God.
Wow. Okay, it was just one day. It was a phone call. I'm not going to say big bad bush. That would be very weird saying that, but I just want to put it out there, right? It wasn't anything other than that. Still wrong.
Look. This is, for me, this is all about venting and getting something off your chest and then you move on, you know what I mean? Whatever way you move on, all right? We're all integrated. There's a group of us that are all integrated with different people that are all integrated within other people. So, and we all sit together and we all whatever call, you know what I mean? At some point, we all have to get on. So, it's what it is.
Because my situation isn't 100%. But yeah.
It's getting soft, yeah.
I know it is my business.
Sorry guys, I'm a bit slow. But what, has Courtney cheated on her husband?
I'm not even getting into, like, you know what I mean?
Is this what it is?
Yeah, right? And then blame Top Girl, saying that Top Girl was going to bring it out because she was bullying her.
I did not want
when actually she told us it was two other people that were bullying her over it.
Exactly.
Oh.
So Top Girl's clearing her name.
But that's the thing, Chomp. It's been
so there's a whole thing going on about telephone conversations, people saying things behind people's backs, etc. As you know how it goes. We know how it goes. All right, and they're both just getting the points over.
I've mentioned nobody else's name, none of my business. So that's what I was going out at 5 o'clock about the double standards on here, and I didn't.
So what happened here was that Pearl had said she was going to come live at 5 o'clock and talk about Courtney and out something, basically. Maybe not in them words, but that's what she was insinuating. Something was going to come out. Courtney presumed it was about her so-called affair or whatever, okay? But it wasn't. Courtney sort of dropped herself in it because it was nothing to do with it. It was to do with something else. Anybody, right, come on, mods. If you see anything about Top Girl's kids, you get it blocked. I don't care who they are, even if they're my best friend. If they talk about fucking kids, they're gone. Not talking about kids in here. Nobody referring to Gavin or anything like that. Fucking telling you now, you're gone. I don't care who you are. Best friend, no friend, whoever friend you are, you're gone. Leave fucking kids out your bastard mouths. Whoever you are, whoever it is.
I want to do it on your platform. That's all I've come up to say, me baby. Sorry for coming and shouting.
No worries. And you know the worst thing is, right, so we spoke about this, me, Chelsea, I think Jodie, and obviously Courtney.
Let me jump down and come back up a minute. 2 seconds.
No worries, Pearl. So
don't
we spoke about this on a WhatsApp call, and I said I would never ever out it about you because the person who's affected is your husband, right? And you have a child. And I said to her, on the Holy Quran, I would never ever fucking say it. It wouldn't come out of my fucking mouth. Yeah, you are. So for her to come on and say this to that I held it over her when she said it on she's just come and said that I was holding it over her head. Yeah, where she come and said it herself. You've got a guilty conscience. You've done it yourself. I said I would never ever say it, and she asked her if I said that to her.
Sorry, my top girl, I am so mad. How dare she come on? How does she know what I'm going to speak about? How does she know? And that's what I was going to speak about, because I'm sick of the double standards and me getting ripped and you and every single day on here. That's what I was talking about covering for a friend and them saying things, and then she was like trying to justify it. That's what I was coming on about. If she doubted anything else, that's down to her, not to me.
Hey, hold on a minute. Is that Peekaboo watching this live? Is that Peekaboo's account? Is he actually watching?
To me.
She's come on live and said we were holding it over. I know what we were saying. Pearl was going to do this. Thanks.
So where she got this information from? How does she know? She must have been sitting spying on when I said, I'm not doing it on here. I'll go live at 5 o'clock and I'll say it on my own platform. And that's what it was about. And we mentioned it on your live about double standards. People saying like, is it slurs or something?
Peekaboo's only jealous because I've got a better airline than him. That's all.
Against disableism. I don't know the word for it, but I do know what that word meant, and she was covering up. And that's what I said. It didn't mean it. And about the account. Yes, she didn't mean that, and I didn't mean my thing. So where's the fucking double standards comes into it? I am so pissed off.
Wow.
Ableism, sorry.
The thing is though, you know, when you've got something else on your chest, you're gonna overthink. She's obviously overthinking. She thought people are gonna talk like that, but they fucking
Stop, girl. You know, if I was going to do it, you know, the other day when I was mad, that's when I would have done it. I would have named names, and I said there's single people, there's married people, and I went.
So do we call him Peekaboo now?
Married people, shame on you. That's what I said. I'd have outed it there and then. That's none of my business. Nothing at all to do with me. So she better take that back, because she doesn't know what I was coming out with tonight. Anything.
But then she's blamed all her guilty conscience on us. Like, are you fucking mad? Calling me a fucking bully. The only bully is her, but then she'll say something and then cry about it.
Wow.
Courtney's come on, if people are just joining, Courtney's come on and said she was the married woman who was doing whatever with Alex, and
wow.
So she outed herself, did Courtney? Nobody outed her, she outed herself. Although, yeah.
Then she's said that I was holding it over her head, when on the phone she said it was somebody else holding it over the head. And called me a bully.
Well, that was nothing I was holding over anybody's head. Like I said, it's got nothing to do with me. So if she's outed that, it's down to her own. She's outed it, and so she should have. That was her secret to tell, nobody else's.
No, Delight. No, so Delight. So what happened, Delight, was that Pearl had said she was going to come on at 5 o'clock to talk about something to do with Courtney and one of her friends, right? Courtney presumed she was on about the affair, so-called, alleged, whatever. But it wasn't. So basically Courtney dropped herself in it, and it sort of escalated.
Definitely not. That was coming out my mouth. It was about a slur that somebody had said, and she, for the last 2 days, she's run about the app defending it. Well, I'm sorry, and how she should be defending her name and all. I didn't know. Like I told you, I used my word all of my life, and I didn't know. But I went into court, pled guilty over it, defending somebody, and she still.
Hey, look, don't judge me. Guys, don't judge me. Like I said, these are my friends, right? This is my friend circle, and I am not here to. I'm not going to judge on them. Obviously, you can make your own opinions on what you think, but this is. Fuck. Just.
about double standards. She's got me so mad. I promise you're so mad.
Yeah, because it is the double standards. She talks a lot, but comes out with no fucking facts.
I'm down in the comments, my top girl. Here's some more things.
Right. I don't think we.
It was only a few weeks ago.
We're just repeating what's been said here.
Bitch, Courtney.
Alright, calm down. Yeah, I think we're just going over all.
Biting my tongue in case people spit.
So it's Courtney's responding to this.
Because it's my stupidity, right? I'm a fucking idiot. I don't want to cry because I don't want it to sound like I'm trying to be sympathetic to get sympathy, because I'm not. I'm not letting anyone in the box, guys.
I hate it as well.
I'm not wanting people to feel sorry for me or anything like that because I'm a cunt. I've done something wrong, but do you know what? It's none of your business. It doesn't affect you. The person it affects is well aware of it because we're not together. Okay? I'm currently away to go through a divorce. Okay? Not that any of yous need to know this, but while everyone's going to probably go live or people are going to talk about it in their fucking forums and oh my god, what a slut she is and all of this shit, go and tell everyone, Pearl.
Just stop. That's not my Wi-Fi.
Go again. This is what you do, isn't it? The whole lot of yous, the bunch of TikTokers, right? Real life shit happens on this app and all yous care about is drama.
The thing is, it's and like I said, please, I am not on. They're all my friends here, right? I would say it should never be happening on here, right? It shouldn't be happening on here, in my opinion. These are conversations you should have behind closed doors. But it did come on here, and once it's on here, it's going to create drama. It can't be helped. It's going to create drama, and people are going to talk about it. And sometimes the best way to deal with it is to talk about it, not always to ignore it. Do you know what I mean? It is really hard, and believe me, I didn't want to do any of this morning, but neither Courtney or Top Girl had come to me and said don't play it, because if they said don't play it, I wouldn't have played it. Not because of being biased, but because it's personal to them. So it is a bit of a personal thing, so I wouldn't have played it. And the fact that I class them as my friends on here, so I wouldn't have played it. But at least they get a fair say in here, because they're both mods in here, and they're both part of the friendships, and they both get a right to say what they want in here. Do you know what I mean? So at least it's a fair. I'd believe it'd be a fair place for them to have any say if they want to have any more say. So rather than somewhere else where they'd just be rounded up on. So
everyone.
Word, bro. It's just fuck it. Don't worry. So you had a conversation with Top Girl saying that it makes you uncomfortable that people say what they say.
Yeah, and I have said this Devin, I've said this live.
I know, Courtney.
How many times have I said it?
But can I just confirm? Because what's being said,
chip chop paper later. It will become chip chop paper. There'll be other things going on, and it'll move away from you. It's how this app works. You've both got stuff off your chest, and maybe it needed saying. Maybe it just needed saying. You know what I mean? And you've got stuff off your chest, and you both know where you stand. Yeah. And good morning. Can we all Alex, can we just pin Alex at top, please? I've just seen Alex coming. Can we just pin him? Alex, can you just comment? Somebody pin Alex. I've just seen him come in. Come in. I need to pin you. Anyway, spam the chat with that word I said earlier, guys. Say hello to him.
that I make you feel comfortable and you don't know, like, where you stand or something.
That's his name all day today.
No, I said, like, you joke about and stuff. That's all I've said, but I've never said you make me uncomfortable in that sense at all.
Okay. But I, to be honest, I feel uncomfortable having this conversation. This is really awkward and unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like, I just would like it if everyone would drop me out of that part.
Dear,
exactly.
What's going on?
That's why I've been saying this for weeks, is to people to stop doing the jokes, because it's so frustrating, because it makes things awkward.
Congratulations. Enjoy work.
It's a joke. I think it's a joke until it mirrors into your real life that I wasn't aware about. So I think I understand where it's coming from, but like, yeah,
maybe it's a chance to draw a line under
do this offline. Yeah, no, we could. Would you prefer to do this offline?
It's entirely up to yourself. I just think.
Yes, Alex. Do you have a smoking jacket? One of them little holders for your cigarette. Hi, my name's Hugh. Hugh Brigham. Welcome to my den.
The thing is, she's saying it online. What, like, do you know what I mean? I just wanted to say that. Do you know what I mean?
Really,
at the end of the day, like, I'm done with it, Devin. I'm done with this fucking app. It's an actual joke.
Like I said,
I can't even have a friendship with someone, and it gets things that you say and do gets twisted.
Why you Hefner?
Yeah.
Shelley,
I also want to make it very, very clear to anybody that thinks that I'm used as a pawn in this game.
We're not laughing at
I'm not
them.
going to attack
We're laughing
somebody.
At Alex. Alex's new
just
name.
to help the cause. Like, Courtney's still my friend at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't done anything wrong to me. So I'm not here to cuss her out. I'm just here to ask a question.
Yeah, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, people can think I'm lying. At the end of the day, I really don't care anymore. Like, I really don't. I'm done trying to explain myself. I'm done trying to. I maybe shouldn't have brought up Top Girl's name and call her a bully, but that's how I felt and that's how I've been feeling. And unfortunately, this is now just blown this out of proportion.
The thing is, though, you see the whole thing between you two that everyone was bringing up and stuff like that. It started off as an inside joke between the lot of us, but then obviously other people just cottoned onto it and just ridden with it. And that's where it gets a bit too.
I think there's a lesson in Grumpy. I think there's a lesson there's a lesson here that this app is not clearly not for banter and friendship jokes and stuff like that.
Oh, is that so? Peekaboo. Let's just. Where is that peekaboo? I wanted to do this for a while. Mute account. 5 seconds.
As long as there are people doing bad on the app, they're gonna need a deflection. They're gonna need some kind of popcorn. So
that's peekaboo's longest 5 seconds. I know.
That's the thing.
And I know you'll get me back later, so it's fine.
Go on. No, go on, Courtney. Go on.
When I said that Top Girl's a bully, by the way, it wasn't me trying to deflect. I was just literally just unleashing weeks of feelings. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I still will say this. I was wrong, okay? Because I'm still living in a household with someone that I took vows with. I'm well aware that what I've done is wrong. That's why I didn't want it on the app. Clearly, yeah, I've got a guilty conscience. I'm not denying that.
Do you want my opinion of what I think it is now that I know circumstances?
Yeah.
This is what I believe happened. I believe that you were separated from your partner. You're saying that you're separated from your partner.
Oh, did you?
Did whatever this is. I have no idea what's going on.
I can't, Alex.
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so, you've maybe felt guilty.
Is
and
it
you've tried
important?
again with your partner.
Yeah.
Right, just give me a second. Just give me a second, alright? Let's see if I can...
Wow.
Liar that anyone knows when somebody changes their profile.
Wow.
Can I forward that? Alex is sending me nudes. That's not right, Alex. You really have got a problem, I'm telling you.
Picture like that. They're trying. She shouldn't have to come on here and explain what's going on in her private life. If her and her partner were separated and she then did whatever this, I don't even know what's going on, yeah? She's clearly decided that's not for her and maybe she tried again. Doesn't make her a liar.
Yeah.
Read between the lines, people. Let's not
What's wrong, Georgia?
Let's not do the whole you cheated on your husband.
George, what's wrong? Well, you'll get your say in a box in a minute, Georgia, if you want. So,
can I ask you another question?
Can I just say, when I'm having an internal laugh here, I'm not laughing at the Courtney TG situation, and they know that. Goodbye.
Is Craig aware?
He 100% knows everything.
Okay, thank you. So maybe Craig should outrage.
Yeah, like, he's not even pissed. Like, obviously, I've told him that it's been, there's conversations happening on the app. Craig's not on the app, obviously, and he doesn't want to have to come live and explain things, but he 100%...
Can I just say, there's, don't have a go at me because I'm trying to have a laugh here. You lot are listening to this, all right? And these are my friends, and I don't find it funny that my friends are falling out, okay, and having this shit going on, okay, and me having to play. I don't find that funny. What I am doing is I am having a laugh with other people in between you watching this, all right? I'm not laughing at that situation, so please don't twist that into that. That's just bollocks.
Knows,
and they
in the
know
comments,
that.
he's raging at the people that are throwing such wild accusations in the comments which are not even true.
Thanks, Hugh.
So there you go. Something that, like, she shouldn't have to explain on the internet. At the end of the day, I'm fairly certain that before she's come on the internet and spoken her business, she's spoken to her husband. Her husband is aware. He's the person that should be raging and outraged. Be real.
The only thing that
not enough laughing on here
is don't tell nobody your business, man.
No,
tell them all your business.
You know what it is, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say it because I feel, but I told it to 2 people, right? Stupidly, yes, and one of those people did ever end up going and telling other people, and that's how it happened. So you learn. I don't trust anyone.
Can I quickly say something?
You're going to get called up next week, probably. Probably.
Basically.
I've zoned out now. I want to move on with it because
Courtney was married though.
So Hugh Hefner. I mean Alex. Sorry, Hugh Hefner. Look at the fucking picture of him. Yeah. So you. Why?
Wow.
Is there something I missed on there, Michelle? But you, Hefner, here, right? Just listen.
What I'm led to believe at the time, she was married, obviously, but she was splitting up with a partner or split with a partner or whatever. So don't spin all that stuff and try and make out that, oh my God, Alex, you're doing blah, blah, blah. Just because you're married, you can't separate from people, you know.
Wow.
You know, it's 2025. Stop living in the world of fucking 1965 and saying if you're married until you divorce, you can't move on. Grow up. You know what I mean? It's 2025. You can identify the fucking...
So I am going to, like, different eras, different situations, but yeah, no, I don't like... I honestly... Speaking as I've been married twice and I would never have an affair while I was married. I think if you're married, you don't have an affair. But I don't think that's what's going on. Courtney's split, or is splitting from her husband. They're not together, so technically they're not having an affair. Technically... because it's over. I think they both know that. It's probably further on than what we know, so that's their business. But anyway,
club these days, so
I don't agree with
grow up. At the end of the day, like I said, I've done nothing wrong. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go into the details of what really happened because it's not even a massive deal what everyone's making out to be. It was literally one day. There was a conversation. That's it. You know. And you know, I don't even need to explain anything else really to do with that situation, because like I said, it's not even a big deal. So all these people saying there was an affair and there was I think
I reckon, right, Alex, I'm just taking piss, but I reckon Alex, when he found out someone had mentioned that he were having an affair with some, he had to scroll through all his WhatsApp to find out which one they were on about. I'm sorry.
Going on. There was no thing going on. Please don't think there's a thing going on. There never was.
Which one?
It's just
I'll be
mad.
back in an hour.
It's just crazy, you know. Love your picture. Do you know what it is? You know why I put this picture up? Because everyone seems to talk about my manhood, and
no, they do not.
And that it's weird. I couldn't care, to be honest with you. I just find it very strange. All you
Can you imagine 10 years time, Alex is sat in pub and his mate comes up and says, hey, I didn't know this about you, mate. What's this about your mushroom?
What I need to know is I never sent any pictures. I never sent in. There wasn't no thing going on. Like I said, it was one situation where I had a phone call, and prior to that, we was on Fortnite, and there was multiple people on the game. I don't know if they'll say there was on the game, and the conversation with banter was going on, and it went off from the back of that. So there you go. That's all you need to know, really. And I think it's kind of cheers, Frank, mate. Cheers for the pity rose. No, Frankie, I'm not letting you in the box. There's no way you're even twisting. You're not even getting involved in this, mate. No chance. I only know it's just a good laugh. Do you know what it is? The thing is, I don't even know why this is the topic of conversation, really. It's madness, you know. Frankie, you're a dickhead, man. I'll let you up, though, because you're a twat.
Are we all tapping and thinging? Getting me on that popular. Thanks. I'm going to pin this now and all.
Yeah, mate.
No, you got 2 seconds, mate. I swear to God.
Yeah, basically, I've written a song for you.
Oh, sweet, mate. It's far away.
If I had a mushroom, I'd spread it round the app.
There we go.
If I had a mushroom, I'd send it to WhatsApp.
Wow.
Yeah, man, you're funny. Dickhead. But yeah, like I said, I know people who want to jump on this whole situation. Like I said, it was months ago. You know, single. And what I'm even explaining, like it was a big deal. It wasn't even nothing went on. Like people are making out like it was something that went on. Like it was a you know what I mean, a thing. It wasn't a thing at all. Oh, do you know what? This app's funny, you know. When people ain't got nothing to talk about, it's just crazy. Whatever Top Girl's got going on with Courtney, it's their drama. If anyone's calling people bullies or what's been going on, it's nothing to do with me. I don't know the ins and outs of that shit. I don't know the ins and outs of what's been said off the app between friendships and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't have issue with anyone. But like I said, I know she's been crying. It's not nice. It's not nice when you feel that people have got something over you and you got no... You've got no fucking... You've just got to go live, basically.
I did have a song lined up, but I'm not fucking playing it.
That's what it is, because you know what this app's like. You know. But at the end of the day, like I said, this app's nuts. Absolutely. Courtney was married.
Thank you, Sammy.
What I'm led to believe at the time, she wasn't. She was married, obviously, but she was split with a partner or split with a partner or whatever. So don't spin all that stuff and so on.
Yeah, tiny thing. Obviously, you're bringing Devon's name up into this situation. You're bringing my name into this situation. You're bringing Paige's name into the situation. Everybody. It's not anybody apart from you and Courtney. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Stop dragging people into your drama. Stop making people feel uncomfortable in boxes. We'll have a quick rundown of what...
No. In a world where the spot... Right. Let's get off the fucking subject, because we need to get off it. Right, boxes are open. If anybody wants to get in the box and have the say on all of that, come and have your say. But we will not be shouting and screaming. So, if Courtney wants to come, if Top Girl wants to come in, please feel free. If you want to come in together, alone, or whatever, just give me a shout. If you don't, then we won't. It's now or never. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. You've got 10 minutes. You'll be coming home. Okay, we'll give it then. We'll give it 10. We'll move on to something else, right? And we'll come back to... We'll give Top Girl a chance to come home. Yeah? And then she can come in a box. Okay? I'm not saying any more, and I'm getting ready for it. That's fine, Courtney. If you don't want to come in, you don't have to come in. Okay, let's move on. We'll come back to it though, if needed.
There's a girl named
This is Rossi.
Alicia, standing tall tonight. With a heart so brave, she's taking her stand. In a TikTok debate, she's got the upper hand.
Okay, well, Georgia, we'll come back to it in 10 minutes' time when Top Girl's in there, and then okay.
Some folks love her, some folks don't. Like Marmite on the table, you either crave or won't. But she stands true, won't let them define. With every single post, she's got that fear.
Can I just say, Alex did for me earlier, and in the background he was playing this. Just saying.
Shine.
It's a single guy.
This one's for you, Alicia. Keep shining bright. Your mom's up in heaven with you in her sight. She's proud of the warrior.
I'm not single.
You've turned out to be in the thick of it all.
No, it's a good song.
Stay wild and free. Life can be cruel, but you know what's right. With a voice of a queen, you light up the night. Scrolling through TikTok, we see you engage. In a box full of drama, you burst like a stage. You fall through your battles and still you rise. With grace and with power, you're one of a kind. So when the world's heavy and the road feels long, remember your mom, she's right where you belong. Shining down on you, her spirit's a guide. With love in her heart, she's always by your side, your side. This one's for you, Alicia. Keep shining bright. Your mom's up in heaven with you in her sight. She's proud of the warrior you've turned out to be. In the thick of it all, you stay wild and free. Life can be cruel, but you know what's right. With the voice of a queen, you light up the night. Every twist and turn, you show what it's about. Standing up for justice, you'll never back out. From the tears to the laughter, you wear your crown bright. Alicia, you're a beacon, a guiding light. This one's for you,
Lana, good morning.
Keep shining bright. Your mom's up in heaven with you in her side.
Right, is he just right? Is this not him actually singing it? Or is he just like done whatever AI'd it or whatever?
She's proud of the warrior you turned out to be. In the thick of it all.
And there's me thinking he's actually wrote it for her and all that. You know, I thought this is what he did. No, not unless it's American. Right, I don't know the guy, so it's still a nice thought. You know what I mean? But yeah,
yeah.
All right, let's move on to him. This one, yeah, I don't like what I see or what I've seen. This is what's his? We all know his.
You're vile.
Ark, whatever it's called. Adam.
Cool. I hope you never have children, and I hope if you do have children, PDF files get hold of them before you do.
Sorry?
Because it's all you deserve. What a vile bitch. My attitude is vile. Do you know what is vile, Court? I'll
tell you what's vile. That were vile. That were vile. I'm not going to play any more of it. That, I think you heard it enough there. It's on Evil Lucifer's page. Go do it for yourselves. I don't want to listen to any more of that shit. That's disgusting. That Really is.
Going for a shit on a live.
Here's another example. Doesn't matter whose friend it is, doesn't matter who he is, who's talking about some girl on the internet or whatever, I don't know. I'm not going to watch it all. I'm not going to play it all. Not for me. And there's another example of it here.
Right. And then someone pointed out they recognise the picture behind my...
So this is... Ems is having it's just talking about... It's just how he likes it. How he likes to hear it. Weird.
Your family...
Get fucking help. Don't show your armpits on fucking live. The fuck?
Show your armpits. Not only does the person on there sound very, very young.
That's fucking dirty, honestly.
Do you know what's dirty is the fact that your mum and dad are such bad addicts that they're in rehab while they're leaving you and your 14-year-old to look after yourself by social.
Again, I'm not playing any fucking more, but that is on True Facts. It does. It does. I'm not referring him to anybody. That's Adam Mark. That's what he said. You've seen 3 examples there. You need to go watch it for yourselves and have your own opinions. I'm just playing it because I think it's fucking disgusting what he said in the first one for a start off. So.
Scylla Smack singing. This about Mikey Rainsford, who her mother hid the clothes for when he was unalived.
I don't know what this. So this is. I don't know what this is. This is about. It is disgraceful. It's Ems in a kitchen. She starts talking about rest in peace, Mikey. I don't know what this is about. I don't. Is it something to do with the Manchester thing, or the Liverpool thing, the Southport thing?
Keep her on, better read that.
Truly, thank you.
Whoa!
Oh, right, honestly, I don't know, so.
He's dead and gone. He's dead and gone. Whoa!
Thanks for meeting the targets. 2020. Why is she doing that? Why is she singing and dancing about that? That is absolutely... You should be ashamed of yourself, girl. If that's what you need to do to get people in your room, you should just quit. It's disgusting, isn't it? It's to do with her mum and dad and the guy she lied for. Honestly, it just shows you just people what levels they go to do shit. Oh man, that's just... I'm reading comments as well, man. Yeah, she's not well, is she? She's wrong in the head. I don't want to... I'm just...
You're sitting there saying...
We've seen all that. We're not
So
doing
the
it.
moment we've all been waiting for, me tucking...
I'm not playing. This is a 15-minute video, right? But I'm not playing. You only need to see the 30 seconds, all right? Are you ready? Because I'm telling you now, she might look good. She might look good. She might, you might be thinking, oh, that plate looks nice. She looks nice. I just, no.
In to my first ever Tiffany plate.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Yummy.
Let's take out my Invisalign.
She just took her teeth out! No! Not on camera!
Okay, so the moment we've all been waiting for, me tucking in to my first ever Tiffany plate. Okay. Let's take out.
No! Why do I need to see that? Just, I don't care what they are. Just take the camera off and take them out first. Why don't you just take them out?
Oh, is that CA?
Oh God, no!
Is that her? Is that your WWE entrance?
Apparently, she was talking about me last night. Whatever.
She was. She was talking about you tonight.
I don't know what this is.
As well.
Welcome to the
was?
club.
Oh, mind your business.
What was she saying?
She's been...
Right, just for mind your business, I want one of you, just one of you, to unfollow me and follow me back. This is for you, mind your business. Are you listening?
Wow.
All right, enough.
Wow.
Enough.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Pocket watching how many coins you send to who.
Wow.
Oh my god, Jen. What?
Wow.
She's been counting how many coins I sent to people?
Yeah, because you she was complaining that you gifted someone in Angie's live when
it was about the whole Chippy and his
the siblings
thing, and like you went
Oh god. Mind your business.
But like you're always angry anyway, so
This is what I've been a big supporter. Listen, I talked to Chippy about that tonight, so I don't need her and her foul mouth.
Wow.
Wow. So right, stop with wows now. All right.
You know what? I do want to speak, but it's really loud where I am, so it's fine.
I think we all covered this, didn't we? Defamation stop. We covered this before. We did a big long live on the racist stuff. Everybody got the say and all that. I'm not going to go over it again because it's a never-ending topic, and I don't want to start creating a whole big more lives about it. To be honest with you, I think we've said enough in this room, and we've there is on my screen there. So when you want to report hate crimes, you know, you ever wondered how you report a hate crime online? You know, someone's doing something. Going across the screen there is a website thingy. It's www.report/it.org.uk. If you see something on here that you believe is a hate crime, you can click on that website and you can follow it. You do not need the person's real name, just lots of information. You can do it anonymously, you can do it with your name, whatever. You can report it online instantly. Okay? Maybe if more of us were reporting potential hate crimes, yeah, especially when it comes to race, we may actually get some tackle done. Something tackled about it. But try it now, test it. I tested it myself. I started a fake one off. Yeah. And you don't need someone's real name. So I could put boss blah 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 at TikTok blah blah blah. All right. So, hiya Lisa. Lisa's camping out and it's freezing. What a shame. But yeah, it's there for you. Just there's another one being put out. I think you go on the government website and can do it. But it is there. So don't say we can't report it because we can. And have a look at it, see what you think, see whether you think it's useful or not, and start using it if you do.
Just heard what she said about her nephew, and I'm so sorry that that's happened to you.
Oh, thank you.
About 20 minutes ago.
Morning, Jodie, how are you?
Live, and there was a count that's coming there.
Jodie, Unity from Unity. Jodie, Alex, Beth. Alex is my manager. I'm going to promote you. There are other great, what do you call it out there, agencies, but they've always served me well, and yeah, I'd like to thank you because they got me unbanned the other day as well. Yeah, give them a follow. So Michelle, I will, what do you call it? Michelle's got a great agency as well. So, we've shared with Peekaboo. So, yes, go have a look at Michelle's. And I would have joined Michelle's, a month or so ago. I would have joined Michelle's. She knows why I didn't, and it was no detriment to her, because I would have joined it. There's so many great agencies, but I do like the agency I'm in, and I've stuck with the agency. So, and yeah. So big up to my agency and big up to Michelle's agency. How's that? That can't be any fairer than that, can I?
Under the name Little Man, and it is a picture of my 2-year-old son. My son is IVF, and my mum funded my treatment, and I lost my mum when he was 13 days old.
So this is, I don't really know this story. This is to do with Top Welly. Top Welly called CA to let them know a troll account has been created of Top Welly 2-year-old son, and Top Welly's been told it was famous flop sausage or flip mop sausage or something. Don't know what that is.
and they've already posted pictures of her coffin with animated animals having sex on it.
Oh, what?
Come at me posting.
Tell her to send me
Yeah,
the
but
account.
well, we think we know who that is, so why don't we just out that person? We need to talk about that.
Because I'm going to lose my shit because I'm
Wait,
currently
hello.
operation tomorrow.
What's wrong with people, man?
Ask her what the
Seriously.
account is called. I'll message Wolf and get him to block it.
In Torian's chat, could please go and report the account Little Man. It's
Is it
got
my
a picture
cat?
of Elijah on it. If everybody could
I'll
go
send it you,
report that.
Tori.
So it's an account called Little Man. Come across it. You know what to do.
I really appreciate
Yeah, but Top Weller, do you think it's the same person that did your mum's grave that we
Simon, my friend's looking for an agent who was just not looking for them to battle. So, yeah, there's Unity, there's Michelle's. Have a look around. There's plenty of good agencies. I would say, Simon, you tend to hang around with decent people, and most of them will be in a... you are, mind your business. They'll probably be in good agencies, so they'll recommend you. I like Michelle's, I like Michelle, so obviously she's my friend, so. Thanks, Annie. Thank you. Michelle's my friend, and Peekaboo, so yeah, their agency's good, but I do like the agency I'm in as well, which is Unity. But there's many out there, but I'll always promote mine and Michelle's, so I'll promote Michelle's as much as Unity, because they are my friends, so. There you go.
been told who it is?
I'm trying to be fair here. I'm trying to be fair.
This is sausage.
Big up the agencies.
Yeah, but don't you think? What? No, I don't think it's sausage. Why would it be sausage?
I'll send you what I've got, but I've been told it's sausage. But I don't care who it is. The fact that they're posting kids, same as Torian's nephew, it's fucking disgusting. They need to be ashamed.
Could I get?
Where you're gonna get me banana? Just be careful. Whoa! We love.
Yeah, look, I'll show you. Look, their account. Look what they done. Look.
But if anybody could please go.
Look, that's
Look, you know my thoughts. Look, if I wasn't in Unity, I would be in Michelle's. That's my choice. So all I can say is that I can't be any fairer than that. If I wasn't in Unity, I would be in Michelle's at the drop of a hat. How's that?
my 4-year-old nephew that passed away. Look.
Oh, that's so sad, Torian.
That's what they got up.
Battle of the agencies in the chat.
But how do you know it's sausage? How do you know it's sausage though? When we
writing and then people have sent me messages. But
sometimes when you know, you just know,
I don't care. I'm packing my bag to go for an operation at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yeah. If people can just please go and report the account.
Jodie did say to me earlier in a private chat, she said, Chippy, I wish I could name you number one in the agency, but we're not allowed. I don't know what she meant by that, but hey, you know what I mean.
It's called Little Man Court. You can show the photo.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's out
It's
there.
Top Girl back now.
Show the name of the account.
Morning live clips.
Ask everybody to go and fucking block it for me, please.
She didn't.
Report it.
I will admit, before she gets a load of messages, Jodie did not say that. All right, I'm just messing. Fucking hell. Live clips, you're grey. Why is that? Can we, what do you call it? Is Top Girl back? Can we hear the clip? No. Upsie Daisy, see you later, love.
Yeah.
You
we are, Charlotte.
Yours, and they'll do the same.
I was just giving Top Girl a chance to come back.
Right, Top Welly, send it to me. I'm gonna mess.
How is that fair? They've not made me swear to secrecy that it's not them. They've made.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Top Girl to get back home so that she got a fair chance to come in the box.
Made me swear to secrecy that because they'll know that the information's come from them. That group, you know what group I'm on about, don't you? The dangerous group of.
Yeah, but this is TikTok court, so whoever's making you swear down, I didn't tell you this information, I didn't tell you that. What is it worth more outing on right now, here and now? And because, as I said, by you not saying who it is, my name is being put.
Do you know what? Right, if you know for 100% that somebody's done something, you need to out it, don't you? When it comes to shit like that. The doxing people or trolling people nastily. Fucking say it. if you're 100% sure. You don't need to hold on to it, do you? What are you holding on to it for?
To it.
Right, give me 1 second.
Look,
Yeah,
look
I agree.
I have to wear them on
I don't personally, sausage. I don't think
second.
you're behind any account.
I'm not. I know I'm not, and I'll prove it to you, Court. I'll prove it to Top Welly. And if I have to,
Well, what we need to
as ill as Top Welly is, if I have to, I will press charges on Top Welly for false allegations, Court, because I've got proof from my GP and my mental health team that I'm struggling myself at the moment. And I can see all the comments saying, Court, if it was you, you'd want to know yourself. So it's not just to me that you need to tell me who it is. I don't care who it is. It's wrong. It's vile. I don't care who it is. I don't care about this app. I'm grieving myself. I've got my own stuff going on. I've got my mental health team coming out this afternoon to see what's going on. And yeah, Tasha, it's fallen on me 100%. But you've just told 400 odd people in your life.
Yeah, but I never blamed you, sausage. So really, realistically,
Do you know what it is? I use these crappy glasses, right? I've used my vouchers up to go get new glasses, right? You've messaged me. So I've used my voucher up, so I can't go get new ones, and I'm using these. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm using these, but when I take them off, everything's like whoa, and I can't use me other ones now because it sends me anyway. Yeah. Shit glasses. Right. Okay. I'm just gonna stop it here. Right. We're just gonna take them off fucking screen. I'm going to open boxes now. Georgia, you wanted to come in and have a say on the situation with Top Girl and Courtney and that. Okay. So yeah, you can come in the box now. If you want to come in. Top Girl, if you want to come in, you can come in. Courtney, if you're still here, you can come in. Anybody wants to have a say on it, they can come in. It's up to you guys. I just need to see this. No, nobody coming in. Inside voices. Nobody coming in. Georgia, you don't want to come in now? Is Georgia still here? Does anybody want to share it to her? No, there'll be no air defenders. We shouldn't need air defenders. No? Top Girl's here. Hello, Top Girl.
I will. So, Connie's asked for it to be dropped. She spoke to other people, so I'm gonna give her that respect, even though I am a bully, to not say anything. I just want to. Do
you want me to show that picture?
Ask Georgia why she thinks it's okay to put a black and white picture of me knowing my mum's European, white, and my dad's Pakistani. So, what are your intentions, Georgia? Do you want some clout? What do you want, Georgia? Like, please tell me.
Let me see if I can get it up.
So bullying didn't work, lying didn't work, and now you've resorted to racism.
Give me a second, Top Girl. Give me a second. I'm trying to get it now. I need to just alter it so that you can't see any. How do you know?
So I'll jump down and then I'll let her respond and then see where we go from there.
Yeah, okay. I just don't want this. I don't want anybody to see this. So. Oh, moderator. Right, Georgia.
On my whole screen, I can't see anything. Hold on 1 second. Am I in here, Chippy?
You are in here, yeah.
My whole screen is black. I'm okay. What did Top Girl say?
So you put a picture up yesterday and then quickly deleted it of Top Girl's profile, and you put it in black and white. Is there a reason for that?
There was 3 slides to what I posted, and it was up for a couple of hours. The actual slide was obviously because it was in relation to Top Girl. It was her picture, and then it was just bullet point. She's obviously missed a part out. There was another 2 slides afterwards. It was a picture of her profile picture, which I put in black and white because I'm not going to have the Palestinian flag on the front of something to do with these topics. I think it's wrong. So I put it in black and white because it doesn't need to have the Palestinian flag over the front of these conversations. And then the second slide was bullet points of bullying and with ticks, basically. But anyway, in regards to this situation, it's between her and Courtney. We went live afterwards. Courtney didn't talk about it in my live. I said to Courtney, don't talk about it in my live. We was just doing karaoke, just all in there talking rubbish, random topics. She's come to in my live, calling me a see you next Tuesday, calling me loads of shit, dragging other people into it, slagging off Paige, calling Alicia and screaming to Alicia off of the app. She is getting everybody involved, getting Devon involved. Nobody needs to be involved. It's between you and Courtney. And don't spin the narrative that I'm racist. That's just fucked up. Like, literally fucked up. But Chippy, that's all I have to say on the situation, really. Okay. As soon as I come into this room, she proved exactly what I've been saying the entire time. She muted me, but because she only done it for like a minute or something, she's then commenting saying, I didn't mute her, and then everybody's like, she didn't. Yes, she did. While she's sitting there calling me a racist. So when I want to respond, I can't. So that is bullying. You're literally sitting there, as soon as I come into the room, sounds like Georgia. And then the minute that I respond, I can't do anything about it. And that's what annoys me because it's not her room. Mods checked, no muted. She literally commented saying, so yeah, I just think it's weird to be throwing out accusations, you're racist. I've literally, nothing massive happened with me and Top Girl. And yeah, basically.
That's the picture you put up.
I can't see because the screen's black, Chippy. But yeah, the picture is it black and white and it's her picture?
Yeah, it's a profile picture.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes me racist.
I'm asking a question. It's only between you and.
I'm sorry, I wasn't saying that to you. I'm like as if I'm talking to her. That doesn't make me
Top
racist.
Girl's in the box with you, so.
Oh, hello.
I'll let her finish and then I'll respond because that's me again.
Yeah, so it wasn't just that. So I don't know why it's been made out like I just posted that and put it in black and white. And the other thing is we don't get along. And as soon as all these conversations, I just don't understand why you've dragged people into it that had nothing to do with it. I wasn't talking about you. I went on live with Courtney. I specifically said to everybody, I'm happy to go live, but don't talk about the situation. I don't like you. You don't like me. And for a long period of time, it's always been messages that I'm getting. Top Girl's talking about you. Top Girl's talking about you. Top Girl's talking. I don't talk about you. It's gone on for months now. You spoke about a topic. I don't even want to kick that up again because I don't want to talk about it. But you spoke about a topic. From then onwards, I've genuinely wanted absolutely nothing to do with you. As soon as that line was crossed, I don't want to talk to you. That's as simple as it is. I just don't want anything to do with you. I think you're a woman. I'm a woman. Whatever. I don't think any woman should be going on the internet and talking about anything to do with what you spoke about. I just don't want anything to do with you. I haven't come at you today in the comments. I haven't come at you when I went live. I just want you to leave me alone. Like I'm being serious, Top Girl. I just want you to leave me alone. I'm happy to say I don't have an issue with you. I just want you to leave me alone. After the beef was going on, I was getting blocked and muted and shit like that. To you, you laugh about it. It's not funny. And I'm not even up here trying to play the victim. Is she still in the box?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's still in the box.
For you to finish so I can talk.
Yeah, I'm just sorry. It's just yeah. As soon as that topic was discussed, that's when I was done with even trying to communicate with it. I'm done with it, Top Girl. That was too far. And then you made me out as if I was a liar. I never once went live about it. It got played on every FYP show. Did you see me go in the box and go, she's talking about my essay? No, I could have made you look so fucking bad in that situation, but I wanted it to stop. And you still come at me. Go on, you can talk.
So Georgia, can I ask, before you... Matt, hold on a minute. Matt, have you got out to say on this?
I will do, yeah.
Right, okay.
Just wait on
Okay. So Georgia, I want to ask, right? So, because what started off this dislike to TG with you?
So I think me and Top go under the same impression. So how it started was when I fell out of Levi back in like September or something like that, with the Cam 2 stuff. A lot of stuff happened with it. I can't bother to talk about him because then he's going to get in the box.
No, can I let me just cut you off there. So you was talking about Levi's child.
Yeah, can you let me?
I'm sorry, Georgia. Did I let you?
You're not letting me finish, Top Girl.
Chippy,
Let me finish.
Chippy, I let her speak.
Let me finish.
Chippy, I let her speak.
He's just asked me a question. Let me finish.
Georgia. You wanted a response. Let her respond so you can respond back when she's finished. That's only fair.
So we genuinely fell out because she was speaking yet again about other people's children and I didn't agree with it, and that's why we fell out. Go ahead, Georgia.
Anyway, I was still talking. So when I fell out of Levi, I went live about him, and as you know, it was quite a lot between me and Levi, and I said to him, you need to spend less time sitting on your PC 24 hours a day and hacking into people's accounts and doing things behind the scene, and more time looking after your child. That's what I said. And Top Girl fell out with me from there. When she then fell out of Levi, she was nice to me. So, you know, we addressed the situation. Okay. I think I privately messaged her.
So give me,
she just switched.
Okay,
again.
well, give me a session. Give me. So on this that were posted, right? So we've seen the black and white picture. And you also posted a Bully Diary 101, right? So, I'm going to read it because I don't want to put it up because somebody's name might be on there. So, you've put bullet points. The bullet points are spreading malicious. So, this is obviously aimed at Top Girl, yeah?
No, Chippy, I want you to put it up. Because
but it's got somebody's name on it. I don't want their name on it.
I've spoke to that other person as well.
Yeah, but no, this has got the person that sent me its name on it and I can't crop it.
I can't see the screen anyway.
Right, okay.
I don't care who sent it.
So I'm just gonna read it. The bullet points. This is the bullet points you put out, Georgia, right? Yeah. Aimed at Top Girl, I take it, right? So right.
That's
so
why I put her face at the video.
So you did the black and white picture.
Yeah.
You turned the picture into black and white. You then did a bullet point. So the 101, and it's as reads. So this is point 1 to whatever.
Yeah.
Spreading malicious and abusive rumours and gossiping, tick. Yeah. Emailing or texting you with threatening or intimidating remarks, tick. Mobbing, no, you don't have to say you're after, just give me, because you're putting me off.
Okay, go on, sorry.
Mobbing, in brackets, a group or a gang that target you, tick. Harassing you repeatedly, tick. Intimidating and blackmail, tick. Stalking you online and continual harassing you, tick. Posting embarrassing or humiliating images and videos without your consent, tick. Posting your private details online without consent, tick. General bullying or stalking, tick. Grooming, in brackets, enticing or goading you online to self-harm or commit a crime, tick. Setting up a false profile, identity fraud or identity theft, tick. Using gaming sites to attack and bully you, theft, fraud or deception over the internet. I am not a bully, right? Let's have a look at what's the next one. I'm just going to read these out. So on your story, let's talk about bullying tactics as TG says she's not a bully. Segregating someone from a friendship group or the TikTok group is bullying. We bun the begs. Outing stuff like you did this morning to Courtney is bullying. Belittling someone you like you do to Kimmy, Courtney and others because people have seen it is bullying. The way you talk down to people is bullying. Can you see where we're going here? You're a bully, TG, and so is your pal, Jodie. And Jodie, marriages do frizzle out and people do fall out of love. That's why divorces exist. Going on about respecting your vows, you judge when you don't know about people's marriages. People put on a front for a reason. Now, if I were to see that aimed at me, I'd say you were actually bullying somebody right now.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So when somebody continuously targets you for months, and this is the problem, when someone targets you for months and you react, how does that make you the bully? Do I block Top, go out of lives? Do I mute her out of lives? Do I sit there and paint a narrative she's a racist on the internet? Do I get everybody to.
But by even doing that, you're just making a
Chippy,
suggestion.
let me explain. You've just asked me.
Come on, Karen. So
let me explain why I'm saying she is a bully. Have you ever seen me bully her?
I don't sit with you generally, do I? I once or twice I've sat with you, so I don't see you. I don't come looking for whatever.
Right, so
I'm trying not to be biased here. I'm trying to just give
Yeah,
everybody a
that's
good
fine,
picture of what's going on between you two, and then with the Courtney stuff. But what I don't want is you. I'm not going to sit here, right? Top Girl's still a friend, right? I'm not going to sit here and pretend that what I've seen out of them three things. I'm not going to have you saying that's not bullying, because that's the type of bullying as well. What you've just done.
Oh my God.
No, it is, because you're putting that online. You're not saying it to a face in private. You're saying it online in front of everyone.
Where was your end? Where? Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't between me and you, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Me reacting to something that has gone on for a long period of time
Mm-hmm.
is not bullying. That's called a reaction. That's called a reaction to somebody talking about my essay on the internet.
I said.
That's called no. Let me, Chippy, just let me finish. That's called. I could have literally, if I wanted to, I could have absolutely gone crazy on the internet about what Top Girl discussed about me. I done one post and you're saying to me that's bullying.
I said it can look like bullying.
I don't care if it looks like bullying. I do not bully this girl. Sorry, that was disrespectful because she's in the box, but I do not bully Top Girl. Top Girl has 100% bullied me. She goes into live, she goes to my friends, share this live to Georgia. They say, why? Mm-hmm. She goes, so I can block her when she gets in. Then I go onto my phone and I've got multiple shares. And then my friends are like, I'm so sorry, I didn't realise it was for that reason, so she can block me. She shares the lives and
let me know when I can talk, Chippy.
Shares the live and gets my previous friend into the box was Georgia. She's going to deny this, but her own friend told me. Was Georgia one of Tommy's victims? Like, Chippy, me responding on one post, is not bullying. Now,
okay, I just asked the question.
I'm going to be in here and listening. I'm going to be in here and listening. And today she's called me a racist. But it's always coming at comments, sharing lives with multiple people, coming at me in comments, this. She's called me a racist today. She spoke on an SA situation. She called me a see you next Tuesday yesterday and dragged me into her and Courtney's beef. It's nothing to do with you. But I'm gonna. That's not bullying. That's
okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's. I'm listening. And I'm trying not to be biased. So I'm asking the question, does that not look like you could actually be bullying back by writing all that stuff? Is there any need for it? That's what.
No, if you can find me,
that's fine.
Can find me saying Kels where I've gone at her and continuously gone at her, fine.
Yeah. Okay.
When I react once, that's not bullying.
Okay, so.
Can I speak?
Well, let Top Girl speak now, and she can respond to what you're
So everything she's pointed out, she's literally done to me. I've never.
I can't.
No! Stop! You've got to let her respond.
Are you taking the piss? I've just let her speak and belittle me for ages, and then I speak, she doesn't let me speak. So this is what she does. She's done it before in Will's live as well. Like, she spoke the most about me just because I don't want to be close to you, because you let yourself talk about people's kids and parenting all the time. I don't agree with it. Don't talk about people's kids, and I won't talk about you. Simple as. Go for me. You said you was going to dox me. You're going to dox my kids. I don't
Wow.
What the fuck? I've never ever posted anything on TikTok about any certain person. Like, you can go on every profile of mine and see if I posted anything on anyone. Yesterday, putting things out, Courtney put it out herself. I have, like you've just said, Georgia, I have a right to respond to it. So, yours is retaliation. What is mine? I did not start it yesterday. Courtney did it herself and I responded to it. She brought my name into it, so I responded. It's retaliation, just like you've said. You do. And just because my voice is bigger than yours doesn't mean I'm a bully. I have a right to defend myself. Yeah? I've not finished.
No, go on.
The black and white picture, my mum is white European, my dad Pakistani. You said the Palestinian flag. Okay, I get it. I take that racism back. But to me, my feelings are valid. I thought that was racist, but you explained yourself, and I take that explanation. Okay, that's fine, right?
I apologise if you felt like...
I'm not finished.
Okay.
Right? Please, can you show me where I blocked you from one live? It was Will's live. One live I blocked you from, which was Will's live. right? So don't go around and say I block you from every single live, because you would have no rooms to go in if I fucking blocked you from every single live. Yesterday, what you did in a group of people, right? Oh yeah, actually, sorry, Ann Courtney's, that's a lie. Ann Courtney's, I did block you from Courtney's. That was, and she unblocked you straight away, and I got shouted at for Courtney for doing that, right? So 2 people's live, right? Yesterday you were sat in a live, you was talking about me. I have a right to respond. You allow people in your boxes last week to talk about me, and I didn't respond. So you're saying you never speak about me is untrue, because I have screen recordings of people in your boxes and yourself of you talking about me. Just because I'm not in the room, don't think people don't send me screen recordings of you talking about me, allowing people in your rooms to talk about me, you try to segregate me from my friends. So do not say that I try to segregate you. That's a complete lie. Just because I've not responded till now, because you're blaming me, calling me a bully, doesn't mean I don't see it.
Okay, right, first thing, if you felt like me putting your picture in black and white was racist, then I apologise, but it was never intended that way, and it isn't, because I just don't want to be putting something about bullying and then having the Palestinian flag on the front. Yeah, so if you think that was racist, then I do apologise. Even though I've never had an apology for you for anything you've done to me, I will say to you, I apologise if you felt that way. Top Girl, I don't want to argue with you. I never spoke about you on my live last week. So can I just address one thing by wink? So when did I talk about you live last week? Because I don't even go live, really.
I understand.
Can you just answer that for me?
You had Phil in your box and you was talking about me. I have got the screen recording.
Yeah, that's not true. I also never said I'm doxing your...
I've got the screen recording. Okay, that's not true.
I also never said that I was doxing your children. That's wild. You literally just sat on here and said I'm doxing your kids. Did you or did you not?
Yes.
I said that I'm doxing your children. She's lying. I never done that.
Yes, what do you want me to do?
Top Girl, I actually can't believe that you're actually a real person. Chippy, and not even Chippy, I don't want to get you involved. That's not true.
No, I'm trying not to. You see, look, listen, guys. This is hard for me. This is hard for me because Courtney, Top Girl, everybody involved, I'm friends with. So it really is hard for me. So I mean, I'm dead genuine, trying not to be biased in any way, shape, or form. Okay,
I think this is a good conversation, and I want
you to have this conversation because you two probably would actually end up liking each other, and I think it's a shame that you're arguing with each other. I think the whole Courtney thing and Top Girl thing's a whole big disappointment, and it makes it hard for everybody else involved because people want to be friends with both, you know, and it is hard when a room gets split up when people are friends.
Okay.
That's where I am. I'm just trying to hold it in a fair way.
I never said I was doxing her children. That is not true. And if I said I was going to dox her children...
Did you not say you was going to dox me and my family? Yes or no? In Will's live? Yes or no? Okay, that's fine.
I said words verbatim. My exact words were, if you ever go live and talk about my SA or grape ever again, I will put your face all over the internet and your name. That's what I said. So saying I'm racist today, saying I dox your children, and also I just want to name all of the people's lives that she's blocked me from because, yeah, again, it's not true. I was a subscriber and gifter to Mr. M. She blocked me out of there. She went into people's lives.
Out of there. He blocked you out of there.
No, because I spoke to his mod. So you're lying again, just like you lied.
I said I've got grievances with you. He blocked you stuff. I did not have block powers in his live. So please correct yourself, love.
Oh, exposing the truth. Hold on. I am not being biased. I'm not being biased. I'm keeping out of it. I'm doing my best to keep out of it.
I think, Chippy, like at the end of the day, I've never had an apology for talking about anything that she spoke to about me. I would absolutely love to see a recording where I'm continuously going at her. You don't understand, Top Girl, how it feels.
Can you name all the names of the rooms? Because I said 2 people. So.
Well, hold on. Stop, guys. Stop a minute. 1 minute. Hold on a minute. I exposing the truth. You are 100% biased. These are not your friends. Am I not friends with you, Top Girl?
You are.
Am I not friends with you, Georgia? Am I not friends with Courtney?
You are friends with Courtney.
Yeah,
the
so
thing is, everyone talking about me bullying Courtney yesterday, I have a right to respond. She brought me into the conversation. I have a right to respond to what people put out there. I'm not going to let somebody talk about me and not respond. Do you understand?
Yeah, so listen, it's been multiple lives. It's been loads.
Just name them. You said you were going to name them. You're good at bullet points. Do it.
Okay. I actually am done with this conversation. It's been multiple people's, like, as you know, it's been Will's. You've done it in loads of people.
She said she was going to name all the... Can you please ask her for the names?
For the names of who, sorry?
The rooms that I blocked her out of.
Well, I think if you're gonna make accusations, then there should be proof of
she
accusations.
came into Mr. M's live, and when I was in the box.
So Mr. M, I mean, let's not worry about Mr. M's are wrong, and nobody wants to be in that
No,
room.
because I still got blocked. So is that not the topic?
She maybe did you a favour, though, if that all truth be told.
Anyway, so she come into the live and she shared it to like Michelle and loads of people, and she said, "Make me mod." I was in the box. And I actually enjoyed going in there, just chilling, playing the game. And then she blocked me. And then she went into Will's when I was in the box, blocked me out of there. Oh. She went into a box with my friends and said, share this live to Alicia. And then Alicia and Paige was like, why would you tell us to do that? She was like, get Georgia in here so I can block her. You're talking, and I don't want to talk about the Courtney situation because I know she wants it dropped. But
just name the names.
Yeah,
you said multiple
I'm naming
people.
them.
Go on, don't give us a story. Name the names.
You literally just sat here today.
Fucking hell.
1 second. You've literally just sat here today, right? Said I was racist. You said I was going to dox your children.
I told you how I felt. You cannot take my feelings away from me, Georgia.
Okay, do you want to apologise for talking about my essay and grape on live?
I've already done it.
No, you didn't.
Wow. Yes, I did in Will's live. Yes, I did. Again, you're lying.
All right. Chippy, I really appreciate coming up here.
Okay.
And
again, no, stay, because you're a fucking liar. Stay. You're a fucking liar. Again, see, when you catch her out for bullshit, she fucking runs away. She runs, because I can, Courtney, because I can. I try to fucking stay civil with her. She's a liar.
Is Courtney here? Does Courtney not want to come on?
I've already said I could have worded it differently. No one was talking about her essay. I don't even know if the girls... I don't want to talk about that anyway, right? I fucking said sorry to her. I could have worded it in a different way, yeah? So what else does she want from me? I fucking said sorry to her. I felt that was a racist. She said it wasn't. She said it was about the Palestine thing. That's fine. I take it, her word for it, right? Yeah. Every single thing. I've asked her to show me fucking proof. Show me where I've put posts about you. Show me where I've tried to segregate you. Tell me.
So, Laura. Hello. Matt.
Everyone talking about, oh, you bullied Courtney. I'm sorry. What about when Courtney brought my name into it?
So,
I need to be named when it was a fucking complete lie. She says something on WhatsApp and says something else online. She's just apologised, right, saying she should have gone to what she did yesterday. So go back to your fucking friends, Georgia. It had nothing to do with you. Yet you want to be brought into every single thing because you got nothing fucking going for your life. Fucking idiot.
Okay. Matt, anything on the subject?
Kind of. I just wanted to pop up and say I had 4 blocks of Weetabix this morning.
Wow.
Get out, for fuck's sake. Sorry about coping with this. Look, this is just the people that either don't know me or know. You won't see other people putting their friends in boxes on an FYP show. They avoid the fucking situations.
Well, everyone in the comments, right? I was crying last fucking week about shit that happened to me. I didn't bring that to the app.
I'm not here to follow TJ.
Mine was a fucking lie, right? Don't fucking come at me, right, for crying about my marriage that's still ongoing. You lied about me and put me in a shit position, and that's what I was crying about. Mine wasn't fucking the truth. I didn't come on this app and fucking have phone sex with somebody, all right?
All right. I think you should take a break,
You're fucking
TJ.
calling me a fucking bully. Show me the fucking proof. Show me the
TJ,
proof.
just take a break.
Show me that. I want to see the proof. What I've done, all these fucking bullet points. Show me the proof.
Right, listen. Let me just have a 1 minute say, right? Because I don't care who... Jodie is still loading up. I don't care who you are in my chat, right? This is hard, believe it or not, to hold a show like this and then have your friends on it. That's why people avoid it. That's why people avoid it, because they're too cowardly to do it. I've tried to do it, and I tried to do it fair. I'm not trying to back anybody up to be biased, all right? They're all my friends. So Courtney's entitled to come in here and have a say, okay?
Wow.
No, I'm not being biased. You can say what shit you want. I'm not here to round up on Top Girl. I'm not here to round up on Courtney. I'm not here to round up on Georgia, neither. I'm not here to round up any of them. They're here to have their say, okay? And two of them have just had their say, okay? I've tried to ask questions about the flag and the bullet points, okay? And whether or not, because the suggestion was that Top Girl found it, she might have been racist. She's accepted that she's not, and that's where we're at with it. How's that fucking biased? It's not a biased. Yeah, whatever, exposing truth. Get the fuck out, exposing. If you're going to be like that, get the fuck out. How's that? Somebody block exposing. Can't be asked with people like you. You don't want to listen, you just want to have your own little fucking narrative. So get out exposing. Alright? You know, no exception to the fucking rule. Out. How's that about being biased? There you go, you fucking... How's that for being biased? Fuck off.
Wow.
It's my FYP and I'll fucking see how it goes. How's that? Don't need people like that. And if you don't want to listen, don't listen. I've tried to explain myself. This is really hard for me. I am really uncomfortable doing it. But I thought it would be a fair room for people to do it in. Did I not ask you, TJ, if you wanted me to do it?
100% you did. The thing is, if you think I'm a bully, stay away from me. Most of you people that I've just clicked on, you're on follow back. Take your follow away from me then. If you think I'm a bully, why are you following me? I don't give a fuck. If I'm a bully, that I'm a bully. Now what? I'm 35 years old. I'm not going to change.
Sorry, Joe.
Stay away from me. Simple as. I don't give a fuck. I have a right to fucking respond when people are talking about me. I don't give a fuck if that's me being a bully. That's fine. Like, Courtney knows the truth. I don't give a fuck about what anybody else says. If she's fucking apologised, she's apologised. I don't give a fuck.
Can I tell you something about Top Girl, right, that I found, right? So, a couple of weeks ago, Top Girl thought that I was unfair to her and that I'd raised my voice to her. Joe, thank you. Right? And her way of dealing with it is that she sat on it until the day after and then she had to go back. All right? Did I get all fucking crybaby about it? Did I fucking start throwing paddy fits about it? Did I start throwing fucking whatever about it? No, I didn't. Top Girl got a say and we're where we are now. We're still friends. You know what? People can do that. You can have your say. You can have your fucking goes at each other. You know, that's what makes friendships, is it not? By being truthful and fucking honest. Joe, thanks. You like that song, don't you? Thank you, Joe. But is that not fair, Top Girl? That's what happened and we're still friends about it?
We spoke about it. And people talking about my kids. They're my kids. If I want to scream in front of my kids, they're my kids. Ring social. What's her name now? Georgia likes to expose my name. Get my name off Georgia and ring social. I don't give a fuck. They're my kids. Simple as.
Has anybody else got out to say on it? Because I think you've I'm a bit disappointed that Courtney didn't want to get in, because I think, you two could maybe have a chat to each other, but she might be at work or whatever. Bam Bam, thank you very much.
Thanks everyone for the gifts. I just don't understand that you're having adult arguments, yet people want to speak on kids all the time like it's very, very weird behaviour. It's mad to me that people are allowed to bring kids into a whole situation. There's adults talking to each other. They're my fucking kids. Like, stop talking on people's kids. It's mad. I did not bring anything to the app yesterday. When my name was weird. What's weird is you shouting in front of your child. Well, it's my child. Like, what's your problem? Where's the proof on Georgia? Ask Georgia. She had Phil in the box last week and they were talking about me. So you need to ask Georgia. She just said she was a liar, so she needs to prove her lie. If I'm lying, I do not need to prove it. I've said what I've said.
Morning, love. Okay.
Chippy, I've just come on quickly. Can you remind people about the live tonight, please?
Oh, yeah, tonight. So, well, you tell them, Irene, if you want.
Hi, guys. We've got a live on the Observer's page tonight regarding children's online safety. If you could all come over and give us all some support, please.
And that's on, is that on Elite Awareness?
Yes, but it's going to be on the Observer's page.
Observer's page. Okay, it's going to be on the Observer's. 8 o'clock, yeah?
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, guys. It should be interesting. Even if, if you've got kids and you're not quite 100% sure, go have a listen. You know what I mean? So.
Thank you, Chippy. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Irene. Okay, love.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Joe, good morning.
Good morning. You're right.
Yeah.
It's really simple. If people can just stop talking about kids for a start, that's the trigger for everybody. It's no one's business about kids, unless you are actually protecting a child who's in danger. Apart from that, don't bitch and moan about people's kids because it's a trigger for people. If someone's gonna get the wrong end of the stick and they explain it and it's not racist and it's not homophobic or anything else, accept the apology and apologise. Do you know what I mean? Because saying sorry is a really hard word for people to say.
Yeah, it is.
Really hard. And it's, when you do apologise genuinely, people respect that.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that, so much can get misconstrued.
Can I just ask where my kids are crying? None of my kids are crying. Like, are you fucking mad? They've literally just been dropped off from the childminder. Where are my kids crying?
Oh, is that Gypsy Queen having a go at you?
Somebody just wrote, when a kid's crying and the mother is screaming, that's worrying. My kids are fine.
I've never heard that.
Actually, I don't give a fuck if they're crying. They're in their own home and crying.
Wow.
You don't pay the rent, you fucking weirdos.
No, they're not, Mandy. That's just a bit of a lie, innit? She's got a baby.
Wow.
Babies cry. Even if you sat next to them and they might be. Anyway, I'm just not getting into that. Stop mentioning kids. All right. This is about TG. It's about Courtney. It's about the app. It's not about whether her kids are or whatever. TG is a good mum. So, Devon, good morning.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, all right. All right, are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I just wanted to speak to Top Girl in regards to, like, you said a couple of things in the comments about telling Courtney what to do. I'm just checking if you're serious or not.
You said a couple of things, that's one thing. Can you just speak and then I'll answer all together?
Well, you said the first thing was I was telling Courtney what to do again in big letters.
So that's one thing. So Courtney doesn't want it to be spoken about. That was a joke. But you need to ask Courtney if she wants to speak about it, then I'll respond.
Okay, it's just I'm just checking because look, here's the thing, right? You have jokes, right? And you're allowed to have those jokes, and everyone takes it as a joke when you have a joke. But when I have a joke with you, Top Girl, I get blocked out of your live and muted. So I just need to know if it's an equal thing. And like, you do throw shade and then hide your hand sometimes. So I'm just here to address it.
It won't let me pin it, Simon. Sorry.
I don't or have ever had an issue with you, and I constantly get a vibe that you have an issue with me.
I actually don't have an issue with you. I only started having an issue with you once Courtney said what she said, but clearly that's not the case. So I like I said yesterday in my live, because you jumped up in the box and I told you, and then you dropped down and said leave me out of these childish games. So when you went on your live and you said oh, I'm not about this, like I'm not getting a straight answer in there, I told you what was said, and then you chose to drop and then write a comment, and I responded to that comment, and then you went on your live and saying I'm not getting a straight answer. So when I went for you in the comments, you was already in the box and dropped down. So you did that to yourself, yet then you went on your live and you said what you said. So I have no issue with you, but if you have an issue with me, that's fine. If you always when I when you got blocked out of my live was because we was having a serious conversation and you was having a joke in the comments. So that's what it was. I don't have an issue with it. If I had an issue with you, I think we would have spoke about it.
All I'm checking. I like, look, today was a pretty serious subject and everyone was having a laugh in the comments. So sometimes it can feel like if that's allowed to run elsewhere, that potentially there's an underlying issue. But I now know that there's not. We're cool. I don't have a problem. I just like to address it and move on.
Yeah, can I address something before you carry on your talking, guys? Because this, like I said before, this is really hard for me. Someone put in comments, I'm not going to mention the name, someone put in comments, are you blocking people for mentioning TG's kids crying? The word kids is in your conversation when you're replying to me, so yeah, you're getting blocked. If you mention fucking kids, or say the word kids, you're getting fucking blocked, alright? Because it's not about TJ's kids, this is about TJ, Courtney, Georgia, Devon, whoever else was involved yesterday. It's not about anybody's kids, whether they're in the background, whether they're not in the background. It's none of your fucking business. Mind your business.
Wow.
Because I'm sick and fucking tired of people mentioning fucking kids on this app. All right? You've been asked not to mention kids whilst you're in this fucking live. All right? Don't mention people's kids. It's nothing to do with the fucking subject. Okay?
Can I just address a couple of things? So, the blobby comment, my friends have already said to me that shouldn't have been said. Like that, you know, I shouldn't have said that. I was angry because I got brought into a conversation that had nothing to do with me. It was between her and Pearl, but I got brought into it, right? So I was obviously understandably mad. I shouldn't have called her blobby. I don't think she's that.
Yeah, that were a bit unfair. That was unfair if you called her fat shaming.
No. I've been told by multiple of my friends I should have said that. Right, having a treasure box about Bun Courtney. Chippy, do I not have treasure box bunning everybody every single day?
Yes, you do it through the goodie bag thing or whatever, yes. We do it all the time.
Every single day.
About different
I'm
subjects.
bunning Miss Red, bunning fucking Chippy, bunning Michelle. Called Michelle a stalker. No, what did I call Michelle yesterday?
A cat kicker or something.
Something like that. I'm doing the bingo. I didn't start it. I laughed with it. I found it funny. Sue me.
Look, I think. Look, do you know what my opinion is? That when friends fall out, I think the best thing is to just not talk on each other. That's my honest opinion. Is because I've had it in I've had it, Top Girl, with falling out with friends and that before.
Wow.
But I just think not talking on it is the best way. I think that it is good sometimes to get it out and have your say, and then it's done. And then from there, you sort of say, right, okay, we just ignore each other. Deliberately don't talk about each other. If someone says, oh, Top Girl this or Courtney this, it's just like a case of, well, I'm not talking about it. I just don't want to know. Do you know what I mean?
I've done that. I fell out with her.
Takes two, though, doesn't it? It takes two people to do it. Takes you and Courtney to do it.
She's blocked me on some accounts. I've blocked her on some accounts. It's done from me. But yesterday she dragged me into it. Then she put a post up about me targeting somebody in a live, but she dragged Devon into it. So I have a right to respond when my name's being brought out there. I don't get it.
Everybody's all right to. So what I saw from yesterday, from the bits I picked up, is that you were both responding to each other instead of maybe just getting. I think sometimes the simplest thing would be to get in a live and go, right, let's have it out now. Done, it's done, and then an hour later you're done. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know why I was requested.
Oh, Gypsy Queen, yeah.
Somebody requested me to come up, but yeah, Top Girl, you are a bully. You did it to me long enough, didn't you? You are.
I don't even know who the fuck you are. But yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, I was coming back to bite you in the backside.
Now what?
You don't know who I am. I'm the girl that you went around to boxes bullying. You know too well who I am. I'll drop your Chippy, please. But you are a bully, yep, 100%.
I'm a bully, now cry about it.
And please, before people start safeguarding, please stop.
I didn't drop you.
Who the F is this? Anybody else?
Is that Gypsy Queen that had the problem with Torian?
Yeah.
Is that the one, right? Okay.
Yeah, so she's, I don't know why she's talking to me. She has a problem with somebody else, but
right, okay.
I'm getting brought into it again.
Look, yeah. Can I just, I mean, I think I've been a bit, I've tried to be fair. Have I not? I don't know why you're having a go at me there in the comments about me fucking being biased. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm trying to be so fucking unbiased. It's unbelievable. In fact, if I'd made weight, I'd just say I'm a lot older than you guys. Stop
Yes, I
fucking
did know
arguing.
her. I just didn't want an argument with her because I don't want to get involved in that argument
Right.
between her and somebody else.
Mrs. Whoever, Mrs. You're just thingy, and I'm just going to disconnect. You're not loading. Millsy, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I think really, and this is general for everybody, and this is just the way I kind of navigate myself online, right? Is like no matter how close you feel to people online, people can present themselves differently, right? There's personal and safety and privacy risks. So please, when you're friends with people, like they can use you, whether it be unintentionally or maliciously or whatever. Just don't give out personal information so easy to people. Like it's fine to have supportive friends online, but just set boundaries with each other. Like share carefully, get to know people over time, and like prioritize your own mental and emotional safety on the app. Do you know what I mean? Like if you need to talk about something deep and personal, go to your family or go to somebody like that. But you have to remember that online information has a long memory, right? And things are going to get brought up. And so for everybody, if you start to have online friendships, just don't trust people so quickly like you would in normal life or in real life. Like protect yourselves. Everybody protect yourselves. And once you do give information, you have to remember that once it's shared, you lose your control over that information. So even if they don't mean any harm by telling others or taking a screenshot, or it'll get posted, it'll just come back on you. So that's all I would say is everybody just please, because this is what it ends up in. It ends up everybody starts arguing with each other. And I hate seeing people, I really do. You know, Chippy, I don't like seeing friends argue. Even when it was your situation, I try to keep out of it. I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. And a lot of people do. And then obviously we don't want to see Top Girl getting upset about things. We don't want to see Courtney getting upset about things. We don't want to see anybody getting upset about anything. It's not nice, especially if, you know, we're friends around them all. So everybody just please, when you're friends with people online, don't just give out things so easily. Like protect yourselves. That's all I'm going to say.
Thanks for that, Millsy. Stay in the box. Charlotte, Sandra, do you know you're here?
I'm sorry, I joined by mistake.
You go out to say Sandra while you're here?
Sorry.
Okay, no.
You know what? I agree with you. There's literally two people on this app that know my shit, and the two people I trust the most. Like it's
Jodie
like people.
Yeah.
Jodie and Michelle, they know every single thing that goes on. Can I just say, Michelle and Jodie have never held anything over my head, and I've never tiptoed around them ever. So they're not them kind of people. Just to let anyone know.
No. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just trying to say for everybody, because I hate seeing anybody like this get upset. But I think, you know, you've built a lot of it's like me and Chippy. Like I've built my trust with Chippy over a long period of time. It doesn't just come in 3 months, 6 months. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to know these people. I don't know whether you know Jodie offline or whatever. However, you've built it over a period of time. You don't just meet someone in a few months. So I'm trying to say for people like Courtney to protect yourself, and other people, just don't be giving out information to people you don't really know. Just set your boundaries and just keep it to that and keep it at a level, right? That's just to protect yourselves, because it's horrible watching this. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
Okay, we all good with that? We all feel we've had a say. We all feel like, has anybody else got anything to say on it? If not, we can.
Yeah, I'm done.
Girl, yeah?
I'm fine.
Have you got out what you need to say? And
yeah, I just one last thing. If people think I'm a bully, just stay out of my life. Like, just stay out of it.
Yeah, I think look, if you've got a problem with Top Girl, then why are you even watching her?
Yeah.
Gypsy Queen, I didn't drop you, Gypsy Queen. I don't know if one of my mods did or not. I don't know, but I didn't drop you. But I'm not having. This is not about your argument with Top Girl from whenever. This is about the situation. We wanted Top Girl, Courtney, and Georgia to have a conversation. That's what this were all about. This was not about having some fucking historical fucking get together where you just going.
Do you know what, Chippy? It's when other people, and like, I'm not saying any harm to Gypsy Queen, but it's when other people get on top of other people's situations. It's got nothing to do with them, and it just escalates it and it makes it bigger, isn't it? I think if it's between Top Girl and Courtney, if the two of you can maybe just decide to speak offline, and if you don't want to make it up, then don't make it up. If you do, you do. But for your own both mental health, just because it will upset you, Top Girl, at some point, right? I know you've got a tough exterior and everything, but it will hurt you deep inside, and I'm sure it'll probably hurt Courtney. So just either just decide to just draw a line under it, or just,
We're staying in each other's lanes.
Move on. Yeah, that's it.
Right, Chippy, thanks for that.
Can I make a suggestion? That, and I know you're probably going to say absolutely fucking not, but is it not worth you and Courtney having a private conversation?
I've done that, and then she's like, with people in the
just you and her, not anybody else.
No, but then I wouldn't trust it at all, because she's lied when other people are in the call. So I can't do that. I've said that I'm not going to talk about it. It to me, it's done. Like I couldn't trust it.
Okay.
The call, I'm not calling Courtney it. I'm calling the call. I would not trust the call.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay.
All right. Anyway, bye everyone.
Okay. See you later.
See you later.
Millsy, how are you?
Right,
what are you doing
jumping
today?
off, Chip? Yeah, I'm all right. Listen, I just want everybody to know that I did decide between double deckers and Snickers. I just bought a pack of each. So.
Yeah, no, I just want everyone. I mean, look, like I said, this is hard for me because it. Not many FYP shows will get the friends on.
I know, Chippy. It's difficult, right? But you've handled it well. I feel you've been fair, and you've kind of given everybody a shot. I've not seen a lot of the comments because I was shopping this morning, but I was listening to it on my headphones, and I think you've tried to be as fair and honest as you can be. But no matter what, people are always going to at some point say you're biased, you're this, you're that, or whatever, and it's just. Yeah, I know. But I think when situations happen and they come online like this and they're blown up, and it's people like to jump in and say, well, you did this to me, remember, and blah blah blah, and they like to just make it into something even more than what it is. And really missed. Yeah, I feel he's been fair. Yeah.
As long as y'all think it's been fair, because I know some of you are in here just to make it unfair, but I wanted them all to have the say without me.
For those that saying you've not been, they're not FYP hosts. It's really difficult. I've been in boxes myself, and I've held lives where you've got everybody all going at each other. It's hard to navigate, and it's hard to check comments, and it's hard to keep a line on. People think it's easy sitting watching it, but it's not. It's difficult.
Yeah. Georgia. Yeah. Okay.
Hello. Yes, I'm just saying, obviously that conversation happened here, and I'm really glad it happened. So everybody can see, I'm saying again, it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
You don't need to talk about me. I don't want it going on for months and months and months again. Yeah, done. Done.
Okay.
I don't talk about her, but I want it done.
What you also have to do, though, to keep that going is when other people come in and mention it, just because you are saying you're not going to mention it, other people might still come in and ask questions, is you just need to shut it down. You need to shut it down straight away.
Somebody mentions anybody in my live that's to do with another creator or anything like that, I don't have it in my room. I don't even care if it's one of my friends. I don't care for it.
Yeah, because it comes back on you. It opens it all up again, right?
I've never even pressed that live button about anything she's done or said to me. I don't do that in my room. So I'm just asking to be left alone. That's it. Thanks.
No, okay, Georgia.
Chippy, I know this situation's nothing got to do with me between Georgia and Top Girl, but it's about Top Girl being a bully, and she is, because when I was going through those problems with Taurine being a bully to me and wishing my child dead, she was also a part of that bully group, the Mean Girl group, and Alicia and Courtney, others that can go on. The list can go on.
Yeah,
on the flip side of that, Gypsy,
no, there's no flip side, Millsy.
No, there is flip side, because you've said things about people.
Look at the way she talks when her child is in the background.
Yeah, but you've said things about people on lives as well, so you can't sit and say that.
No, excuse me. I have never went into anybody's live and purposely just to bully them. I have never ever done that, Millsy. I'm a grown woman. Do you know what I mean? I'm a mother of teenagers. I don't behave like that. Not the way that she does, like a mean girl, going from group to group, like very childish what she does. She doesn't threaten me in any way whatsoever, because in real life, she couldn't bully me. Do you know what I mean?
But Gypsy Queen, being fair, to be fair, I have heard you as well. You can't come in my box and say,
Chippy, I don't mean to say this about you, but you are one of the biggest biases on the app. You have been for her side the whole episode.
Wow.
You mightn't think that you're not biased, but your lips can't be any closer to her backside. If you're going to be honest.
You see, there you go. This is why nobody listens to you.
Exactly what I've just been saying.
That's why.
It's just people like to come in and just make a situation worse. It's got nothing to do with it.
Gypsy Queen's not a bully.
We're in this situation that we're in.
Yeah, Gypsy Queen's not a bully, but she wants to come on and have a go at me. Is that not bullying? I've been fair with everybody. I've tried to be fair. What? I try to be fair with everybody that comes in my box or comes into my live, and I let people come in that don't like each other and they can come in and talk to each other and have a little go at each other, but be polite. I've never allowed the fucking bullying, so I'm not having that shit. You know what I mean?
Chippy, if people stop always getting involved in other people's shit, then things won't happen as much as they do on here. It's because everybody wants to stick their little bit into other people's arguments, and because they don't like it. It's a personality clash on this app. Just because people don't like others and they see somebody getting shit, then they're going to go, right, that's it, I'm getting in for it, and I'm going to go and stir it up, and I'm going to go and do this worse, and I'm going to go and back them up.
Now, Gypsy Queen, right? I think you're bullying me now. How's that? Well, let's make it about Gypsy Queen. I think you're bullying me now because I think you're being unfair to me. And you've constantly, in my life this morning, just had digs. I've tried to be fair with you, and I tried to be fair in here. So you know what, Gypsy Queen? Do you think you deserve to be blocked, Gypsy Queen? Because I think you're bullying me now. I haven't bullied you. I haven't had a go at you, even though I've been watching your comments.
Wow.
I've not singled you out. I've not tried to go at you. Even my mods have tried to be right with you.
Chippy, I'm away at the gym. I need to go and burn.
Yeah, all right, Mills. Have a good day, love. Yeah. And you can't come in my box, right, and pretend I don't know anything that goes on the app. I see a lot of things that go on the app. So I know, Gypsy Queen, what you've done on this app and what you haven't done on this app. I know what you've said. I know the whole situation between you and Torian. So don't come on here trying to pull wool over my eyes, because it don't work. It doesn't work. You and Torian that day, all right, when you had that big set to, I told Torian myself, you were both out of order. Absolutely out of order. It was disgusting what was coming out of all your mouths, all right? But do you see me going on about it and bullying you about it? Absolutely not. So you know what? And Top Girl has her say. Top Girl's got a loud mouth, okay? She knows what she is. She knows who she is. She's even had goes at me. She's spent a whole day having a go at me. Do you know what I didn't call her? A bully. Do you know why I didn't call her a bully? Because she's got a right to reply. She's got a right to have her opinion.
Wow.
Okay? But you know what she didn't do? She didn't carry it on for months and months and months and months. And that's why Top Girl can sit in my box and we can say we're friends on here. Okay? So, you're just talking crap, Gypsy Queen. Seriously. Talking crap. For attention, probably. I don't know what you want out of it. I hope everybody has caught up with what's going on with Courtney, Top Girl, etc. You know where it stands, you know where it lies. You're biased on all your friends, whatever, Gypsy. Do you know what? Just somebody remove her. Gypsy Queen, just stay away if you don't like this place. Because the people that come in like this place. You know what I mean? Bye. You know, you've had your chance. She'll go crying for a week now. Right, everybody. I want to thank you, as I normally do, all the clippers. You've had your names coming across the screen, all thingy. There's a lot more to play, but we haven't got time. Can we have a song? Yeah, I'll play you out on a song, all right? I'll play you a song to go out in. But yeah, I want you to all have a good weekend. I want you to enjoy your weekend. It's school holidays. Now, I've got to say, school holidays, it might be a miss if I'm on, all right? I'll put your song on before we go, and I'll play it out. But I want you to all have a good weekend, right? I'll see you on the app maybe. Next week is a bit difficult because it is school holidays, and I don't know what the plans are.